All right, welcome to the 2025 Knox County Fair. Second card for today, Hometown Colt Stakes. There's Jeremy Moore joined with Susan Schroeder and Chris Santa Catarina behind the camera. Not the mic, that's us. So, Susan, how did this afternoon's card go?
We had a really nice racing card. The first race of the day went in 58 and 4. And we had a 59 mile, a 2 minutes flat. Those are the 3-year-old Colt Pacers. 2-year-old Colt Pacers went in 2 minutes and 2/5 and 2-3. So it was a pretty nice card. Edward Miller was the only driver that doubled up, and he and Betty Clegg were the only trainers that doubled up. So lots of people went home with money, which is always nice.
Good, good. We got 11 races scheduled for this evening. Post time here in just a few minutes. Looks like most of them are out. We get them together here. Roger will be calling them to parade in order, of course.
Yep. Just had a really nice rendition of the national anthem by a 15-year-old local girl here. It was really nice. So it's, looks like we're about ready to post parade.
Buddy Squeals on Wheels Barbecue. Number 1, It's Not Easy, Jason Thompson. Number 2, Dublin's Delilah, Darren Harvey. Number 3, Victory Praise, Ammon Hirschberger. Number 4, Flirtin' Tommy, Emmanuel Miller. Number 5, Bianca with Nick Clegg. And number 6, Out of Your Range, Mike Spearman in the sulky. Horse will take one score, win, place, show. Perfecta, Quinella, trifecta, daily double wagering. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
So there was your post parade for race number 1, the first of 2 divisions of the 2-year-old filly trot. Most all fillies tonight, except for that last race of free for all, race the Colts this afternoon. It's Not Easy. Jason Thompson up for trainer Scott Cox. Lisi is Terry Mount Pleasant from Jamestown, Ohio. This is a Volstead filly out of a Royal Strength mare, Easy Strength. 2 starts on the year, 1 win. That was at Cortland in 2:14. Before that, she had a qualifier at Northfield where she trotted in 6 and 2.
The 2 is Dublin's Delilah, Darren Harvey in the bike for trainer Herman Hagerman. Owner Anthony Miller, Hagerman Racing Stable from right here in Mount Vernon. The 2-year-old Volstead filly out of the credit winner mare Platonic Hanover. She's had 4 starts, a pair of seconds. Looks like tried her hand at the Buckeye Stallion Series. Did make a break behind the gate there. Shows a few breaks behind the gate. So let's hopefully Darren, first time up on her, he can get her out of this gate and get her set and get a good check.
Victory Praise and Ammon Hirschberger from the 3-hole. Ammon is the driver, trainer, owner, and breeder of this Enterprise filly. She's out of a Victory Sam mare. Victory is coming. Had 1 start at Hilliard, was really trotting good until we got about to the top of the stretch, and then made a break, went inside the pylons, and finished trotting up in 2:16 and 1. So we look for better things from Victory Praise.
The 4 is the other Herman Hagerman entry, Flirtin' Tommy. Manuel Miller aboard for Jay Burkholder, Joseph Burkholder, both of Ohio. Long-time fillies, had 4 starts, 2 wins, and a third coming off of a win at Hilliard. Gate to wire, won by 12.5 lengths. The other win was over at Marion.
The Clegg team sends out the 5, Bianca. This is an Uncle Peter out of Katie, who is by Mr. Levesque. He's had 7 starts this year, 2 seconds. One of those seconds was at Cortland in 2:15, but her last start out at Bucyrus, she finished 5th, but trotted in 2:6 and 2.
And rounding out the field is Out of Your Range. Mike Spearman owns, trains, and drives the in-range filly, Cantab Hall mare, Drive Me Wild. 4 starts this year, 2 third-place finishes. Last start was over at Bucyrus, finished 6th and 2:6 and 3. Third over at Hilliard and third over at Marion this year.
I'm looking for this to be kind of an even rated. I mean, none of these fillies have been really gone really fast. They've all kind of been in that same range. So I think it's going to come down to whoever can stay flat.
Yeah. Yep. Dublin's Delilah had it started at Scioto July 1st before the Buckeye Stallion Series. 2-year-old filly trotters, non-winners won, went 56-3.
Yeah.
And she trotted her mile 59-3 and was 8th. So
Yeah.
it tells you how tough the good fillies are.
They are. It's just it's tough racing all over. I mean, even at the fairs. Hopefully this will be a crowd. Horses can stay together a little bit, get some good learning. But they are behind the Webkenburg starting gate, and we're going to turn it over to Roger Houston for the call of the first from the second card here at Mount Vernon.
The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and trotting. Bianca goes for the lead. Victory Praise is there second, getting away third as they race into the turn. Dublin's Delilah racing fourth. It's Not Easy to the backside, Out of Your Range fifth, treading the field, Flirtin' Tommy. Down the backside, straight alignment, going to the first quarter mark. Nick Clegg shows the way. Bianca. Hammond Hirschberger, Victory Praise right there second. Racing third, Darren Harvey, Dublin's Delilah. Opening quarter in 32 seconds. Jason Thompson, It's Not Easy is fourth. Mike Spearman with Out of Your Range fifth. And treading the field, Emmanuel Miller with Flirtin' Tommy. Can see them all going to the 3/8 mark. Straight alignment into the lane first time, coming to the halfway station. On top of the field, Bianca, tipping to the outside. Here comes Dublin's Delilah, now second and challenging. Third, Victory Praise, out to follow the cover. It's Not Easy fourth. Halfway home in 1:03. Into the turn, Out of Your Range, racing fifth. Treading the field, Flirtin' Tommy. To the backside and the 5/8 mark. On top of the field, Bianca, down the backside. Dublin's Delilah, 6-0 in front and goes right on to grab the racetrack. Moving up on the outside, It's Not Easy, now third, now second. Coming to the outside, Victory Praise, 3/4, 1:36. Midway around the final turn. On top of the field with the lead, Dublin's Delilah closing on the outside. It's Not Easy. Victory Praise is there third. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go in Ohio. On top of the field, coming home on the inside, Dublin's Delilah. On the outside, It's Not Easy. Dublin's Delilah. It's Not Easy. The mile, 2:06. 4/5.
I got broken hobble.
Broken equipment. Bianca.
All right, nice race there they had for the 2-year-old trotting fillies.
Very nice.
It's Not Easy come first up and went past Clegg and Bianca there, going to the 3/4 pole, which, yeah, she crossed the wire here, broken hobbles, and she didn't run, though.
No.
Nick grabbed hold of her and
She got a little bit, not really even fumbly. She looked pretty good but you could just see her fading back, and she must have been quite confused because that was flopping between her back legs like crazy. So broken equipment on Bianca, but that was an exciting finish.
and 3 of them across the track. Dublin's Delilah followed It's Not Easy, second over, and try to get up there, and then Amon Hirschberger, Victory Praise, the filly, second-time starter, closed big last quarter in 30-4.
Yeah, really raced good for being only her second start. Really did. So did you get the final time, did he say?
2:06 and 4.
Oh. So I came home in 30-4.
It was before, just because we got a late start, Flirtin' Tommy, as of last Wednesday, was sitting 6th in the Ohio Fair Championship points.
Okay.
So I know there's been a couple fairs since then, so those aren't quite up to date, but I know somebody will get on that sometime this week in her spare time.
Wednesday is the day for updating.
Vincent DeLessie, Scotty Cox, the winning trainer. Jason Thompson in the sulky. 2-year-old filly by Volstead of Easy Strength. Home and a lifetime best, 206 4/5. Trophy by Buddy Squeals on Wheels Barbecue. And for Jason Thompson, career win, 1,982.
Getting close to that 2,000 mark, isn't he?
Results are official. Number 1, It's Not Easy, the winner. The 2, Dublin's Delilah, 2. The 3, Victory Praise, 3. The 4, Flirtin' Tommy, 4. The 5, Bianca, 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 6. The 6, Out of Your Range, 5. Top down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 5 on the bottom. The quarter, 32. The half, 103. 3/4, 136. The mile, 206 4/5.
Took a peek down there. Guess who's here watching the races? You'll never guess. Rod Cooper. Amazing racing.
I did see him.
Yep.
And he was at Marysville earlier today and then came up here. He's got the kind of the perfect job, you know, he farms, crop farms, so when he's planting in the spring and before he harvests, he got done with his wheat, I know just now. So now he's kind of free to do the fairs for a while.
Not a bad life.
Not a bad life at all. So that was your first race. Second race coming up, the first division of 2 divisions of the 2-year-old filly Pacers. We've got 6 in it. A couple driver changes to let you know about. The 1, Armor Vinci Omni, but that's going to be a hard one to say. Emmanuel Miller. The 4, Look at Laud, Eamon Hirschberger. And the 5, I'm a Sissy 2, Braden Rhodes. So we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back to look at all these horses.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Midland Acres is proud to stand the prominent stallions, TCI, Long Tom, Ready for Money, Monty Mickey, Summa Cum Laude, and Bit of a Legend. With such great pedigree and speed in the stallion barn, Midland Acres will provide a diverse group of top yearlings in the sale ring for 2025. Visit us this fall at our consignments at the Blooded Horse Sale on August 26th, the Ohio Select Jug Sale on September 12th, and the Lexington Select Sale on September 29th through October 3rd. Let Midland Acres' experience in the industry lead you to the winner's circle.
Join the fast-paced, exciting world of harness racing. There are hundreds of immediate openings across Ohio for caretakers and grooms. Work with the greatest equine athletes in the country. Standard-bred trainers need your help. Health insurance, vision care, prescription benefits, and a retirement plan are available for those that qualify. For more information on how you can be a part of the exciting world of harness racing, visit OhioHorseJobs.com. That's OhioHorseJobs.com.
All right, back here for race number 2, Mount Vernon. 2-year-old Payson fillies are up next. Got a few driver changes for you as we go along. So if you want to follow along, don't forget your programs are on www.Ohio Harness Racing?
Harness Racing Ohio.
HarnessRacingOhio.com. So Yep, follow along. That way you can throw us up on YouTube on your smart TV and pull the program up on your laptop or tablet, whichever you got there, or your phone. Follow along.
A night like this, you got to have at least two,
Yeah,
right?
multi-screen.
Got to have two, and then you're probably watching, maybe watching Scioto.
Yep,
So you got to have 3 screens minimum.
that's what you call dedicated.
That is. And
And nothing else to do.
We got a lot of people that do that. Boy,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just sit there with all those screens.
Yes.
I'm still having. I can't even find it on one, so I don't know what I'm doing. I always like to try and find it on Facebook to follow along with everybody, but I don't see it
Okay.
up on that.
Yeah, maybe having some technical difficulties. Chris will get it figured out for us. So we'll look at the second race here while they do that. 1 mile pace, first $6,820. 2-year-old pace and fillies, first of 2 divisions. We've
So-
got-
This is your first time at this fair, you said.
it is.
It's a pretty fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a really nice fair. We
Okay.
did have a chance in between to check out the food. I'm going to do my Frank Frost food report because mine was my fantastic Frank Frost food report because mine was really, really good. It was a perch taco,
Okay.
and it had a little salsa in it, some tartar sauce, some lettuce, cheese. It was really, really good. And you guys got giant onion rings,
Yep. Chris wanted
fried
the
zucchini.
onion rings. That's right. You can have either one, Chris.
And I think Chris had brisket.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It
That
was okay.
wasn't at the top of the list. Horseshoes. 5 horseshoes is like way over the top. 3 horseshoes. Okay. I'm going to give my fish taco 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, because it was perch, and we got the whole thing about it's Lake Erie perch and where they have to get it from the Canadian side because the U.S. side is a little dirtier. The water's dirtier, so they get their fish from the Canadian side, which I thought was pretty interesting.
It was, yeah. Then the food group stand I got my vegetables from, they're going to have the food stand at the Richland County Fair back in the barn area for the horsemen. So
Oh,
they have
nice.
sandwiches and fries and back there, and that's always good because like over here, the barn area is on the other side of the fair.
Yeah.
So as horsemen, we'd have to walk all the way over here, and so that makes it
something.
handy, and especially if you're like the Cleggs and you got 6 or 7 in.
Yeah. You made that sound that's so good. Like I got vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah. He forgot to tell you that they were deep fried vegetables. So
It's all just certain details you just need to leave
yeah.
out.
Great fried vegetables.
Chris was worried about calorie intake earlier. I'm like, wait to get our age in. It's like,
Yeah,
no big deal.
doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. They've been taking great care of this track today. I know that there are. Do you know who stables here?
I do not.
Because it looks like quite a few people are stabling here. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 barns that we see.
Yeah. I don't know if Herman Hagerman's here or if he has his own track.
I don't know.
I know he's in this area.
Yeah,
Him
because
and-
his address is Mount Vernon.
Yeah, and I'm in Hirschberger. He's in this area also, so. Somebody will let us know.
Somebody will, yeah, if I could only find us.
All right, let's run down the field here before the post parade. We'll see what we can get done.
They're just about coming.
Oh.
Looks like. Now we still. We still got horses warming up. So
Yeah.
you want to start?
Yep, the one is Armor Vinci Omni. Emmanuel Miller gets the call for trainer Jeff Ebersol. Yorkshire Pacer Stud Farm, Sunbury, Ohio. Owns the Roan, summa cum laude. Has a start this year over the other day at Bucyrus, finished 5th. Before that, had a qualifier up at Northfield, paced in 2:11.
I wonder, because Yorkshire Pacer Stud Farm, they own that filly and they bred it. I wonder what the name is. Armor Vinci Omni. I wonder what that is. It's got to be a. Oh wow, she's quite a pretty roan.
Mm-hmm.
Almost kind of reddish roan.
I've seen more Roans this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I think The last horse is coming out. So we'll talk about the 2. Cool Lady Rosa, Jason Thompson up for trainer Scott Cox. Sherry Cox from Navarrete, Ohio, the owner. This is the Ponderosa filly out of an expensive scooter mare, Coupon Lady. Had a couple of starts, Cortland and Carrollton. But at Northfield, had a really nice qualifier at Northfield. Finished 3rd in the qualifier, was just back 8 lengths, and paced her mile in 2:4 and 2.
The 3 comes out of the Clegg stable. Nick's going to drive Stone Creek Girl. Betty Clegg trains for owner Kimber Clegg. Pet Rock filly out of the Proven Lover mare, Proven to be bad. 7 starts this year. 2 wins, a second, a third, coming off of a win over at Bucyrus. So we'll flip it up to Roger for just a moment.
It's an $820 Spearman Financial Group. Number 1, Armor Vinci Omni with Emmanuel Miller. The 2, Cool Lady Rosa, Jason Thompson. Number 3, Stone Creek Girl, the driver Nick Clegg. Number 4, Look at Lottie with Emin Hirschberger. Number 5, I'm a Sissy 2, Braden Rhodes drives. And number 6, Heavens East, the driver James Day. Horse will take 1 score and go to the gate. Win, place, show, Perfecta Quinella trifecta wagering on the 2nd. Don't be shut out. To wager now.
So the 4, Look at Laud. Iman Hirschberger drives for Herman Hagerman. Hagerman Racing and Daniel Schrock both own this Summa Cum Laude filly out of a Cam's Card Shark mare. Get the Look. 3 starts this year. Cortland, Carrollton, and Bucyrus. Has not hit the board yet, but did have 2 fifth place finishes. And Bucyrus, she paced in 2-3 and 1.
The 5, I'm a Sissy 2, Braden Rhodes gets a call for the other Clegg entry. Well said filly out of the Aces and Sevens mare, Sissy Bar. 7 starts this year, a second and a third. Coming off a 4th place finish over at Bucyrus, pacing her mile 2-1 and 1.
And Heavens East rounds out the field with James Day up for Danny Hostetler. Danny Ray Hostetler, West Farmington, Ohio, is the owner. And Bear Creek Stables, the breeder. This is a Heaven's Gate out of an All-American Native mare, All East. It's had 2 starts on the year. Cortland and Carrollton has struggled a little bit in those races, but she had some awfully nice qualifiers at Northfield where she went 2-5 and 3, 2-4 and 4, and 2-5 and 1. So just having a little bit more trouble here at the fair tracks.
So the 3, Stone Creek Girl, is her 9-5 favorite right now. She's sitting 6th on the fair championship points. Of course, has that win at Bucyrus, so that's moved her up some. But if you're interested in checking out those fair points, if you're on your phone, go to OHHA and then go to Racing and then Nominations and Standings, and it automatically defaults, I think, to the nomination sire stakes of 2-year-old Pacing Colts or fillies, one or the other. So down at the bottom right-hand corner, I found out last year, thanks, Susan, there's a little blue button that looks like a funnel.
Yeah.
Click on that. That's your filter. There you can choose nominations or standings, choose which series you're wanting to look at, and then choose which division you want. And you can look that up every week for the Sire Stakes, the Fair Championships, Buckeye Stallion Series, and the Ohio Fair Conference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And we do update it about once a week. We try to do that, so Wednesday will be our next update. And it'll say on the top of every division that you're looking at where it is through, because you'll be looking at maybe 2-year-old Colt Pacers and you'll say, oh, well, that's through 720. And then the 2-year-old Colt Trotters maybe through 719. So it just depends on when we catch that. It's impossible to catch all the divisions all the time every week. So we do the best we can by updating those for you.
You guys do a good job with that. And little owners like me who at the end of the year, we're right on that borderline of making it.
Yeah.
And I had charts and everything else of who has what fairs left and this and that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it becomes a job just to keep that where you should go.
Yeah.
So let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the call of the second, the 2-year-old filly Pacers.
They're off and pacing from the outside. Heavens East goes for the lead. In between is Stone Creek Girl as they race into the turn, going to the first quarter mark. Racing third, Look at Lottie. Racing fourth is Harmer Vinci Omni. Racing fifth, I'm a Sissy 2. Trailing the field, Cool Lady Rosa. Down the backside they go. Stone Creek Girl with the lead. Taking a seat second, it's Heavens East as they race over to the first quarter mark. Look at Lottie, racing third. Into the turn fourth is Armor Vinci Omni, opening quarter in 32 seconds. Racing fifth, I'm a Sissy 2, and treading the field, Cool Lady Rosa. All in straight alignment, but not for long. Here comes Braden Rhodes, I'm a Sissy 2 from fifth, moving up on the outside. Coming to the wire for the first time on top. It's Stone Creek Girl by a length and a half. Out pops Eamon Hirschberger. Look at Lottie by the half in 104. Identical 32 second quarters. In the turn, the leader, Stone Creek Girl, leads now by 2. Heavens East racing second. Third, it's Look at Lottie. On to the backside fourth. I'm a Sissy 2. Racing up fifth on the outside. Cool Lady Rosa, and trailing the field, dropping out of it, Armor Vinci Omni at the 3-quarter mark. Opening up now with each and every stride, Stone Creek Girl and Nick Clegg. 3 quarters, 135. Midway around the final turn, Stone Creek Girl has now got a 15-length lead and drawn away. The rest of the horses in contention for second place. Into the lane they come. It's all Stone Creek Girl and Nick Clegg drawn away as they please. Closing on the outside second, Cool Lady Rosa. Home third, I'm a Sissy 2.
Stone Creek Girl was tons the best in there today.
Yeah.
Went off even money too. So, yep. Opened up multi-links. I got this pillar right here in front of me. When they went in there, where I couldn't see them, she was up by 2. When they come out of it, she was up about 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
must have a little quick switch on her.
She really took off, and that was that third quarter in 31. So she must have went that third quarter in sub 30, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
She really did make up a lot of ground.
Cool Lady Rosa got up, was the best for second there. A couple, 3 of them battling for second between her and I'm a Sissy 2, the other Clegg entry. So, makes 8 starts for her, 3 wins now, a second and a third. All over here at the fairs. And here comes Nick coming back in front of the stands here for the winner's circle, and the golf cart on the way other end of the fair, heading back this way.
Girl, Kimber Clegg of Pennsylvania, Betty Clegg, the winning trainer. She gets her 3rd win of the day here at the Knox County Fair. Nick Clegg gets his 2nd winning drive of the day. This with Stone Creek Girl, a 2-year-old filly by Pet Rock, out of Proven to be Bad. Stone Creek Girl, home winner in 2:06, 3/5. This race sponsored by Spearman Financial Group. Betty Clegg, Nick Clegg, Stone Creek Girl in the 2nd. Top down.
I said in the earlier card, Betty Clegg never misses a win picture. She's always down here, a big smile on her face.
Like a well-behaved 2-year-old too. She's just standing there by herself.
Yes.
Armor Vinciamni, 6. The 2, Cool Lady Rosa, 2. The 3, Stone Creek Girl, the winner. The 4, Look at Lottie, 4. The 5, I'm a Sissy, 2. 3. The 6, Heavens East, 5. Top down, 6-2-1, 4-3, 5 on the bottom. The quarter, 32. The half, 104. 3 quarters, 135. The mile, 206. 3/5. In the upcoming third race, number 1, Miss Snickers, the driver Chris Hirschberger. Number 2, Dublin's Martini, Braden Rhodes. Scratch the 5, Auntie Mary. 3-year-old filly trotters, 5 of you, bring them on. Race 3.
All right, it's 2 down. Third race coming up. Like I said, first division 3-year-old trot and fillies. Scratch down to a field of 5. We'll take a look at those here as soon as we hear a few words from our sponsors.
Race 3 is coming up.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead's sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year, Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Walner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
History, tradition. For over 100 years, 2- and 3-year-old trotters and pacers have started their careers on the tracks of the Home Talent Colt Stakes. See the future stars of Ohio harness racing at one of the Home Talent's 15 tracks. The stars of tomorrow are racing at a track near you today. The Home Talent Colt Stakes. You can't win them if you aren't in them.
Make summer memories this year at the Ohio County Fairs. The Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association will be live streaming every race this year, and we want you to be there. Be a part of the excitement with the 2025 Ohio County Fair Racing Passport. Stop by the OHHA broadcast location in the grandstand to pick up your passport and stamp. Get stamps at every fair you attend. Prizes will be awarded to those that attend the most racing programs. Get your passport at the first fair you attend or call the OHHA office at 614-221-3650. Harness Racing, the fastest ride at the fair. This September, the thrill returns to Delaware, Ohio. It's the Little Brown Jug. World-class harness racing, heart-pounding action, and unforgettable fun. Join the tradition. Feel the roar. Be a part of history. We have several hospitality and ticket options, including the new Jug Social Club. Please visit littlebrownjug.com or call 1-800-DEL-FAIR. The Little Brown Jug, where champions are crowned.
All right, back here for race number 3. 3-year-old trotting fillies, first division of 3, it looks like. We're scratched down to a field of 6. A couple of driver changes we have here. We'll pass along as we talk about the horses here. I think I got more veggies and because Susan's munching on them now. Oh, Chris munching on his, and so yeah, we're going to be well fed, if anything, this summer, as always. And we got shade. Chris set us up in the shade.
I know. It is kind of a perfect, really is a beautiful night.
It is. Is Wilmington the worst place that you go to as far as the sun? Chris chuckling.
Well, Paynesville tomorrow, there's no cover on the grandstand.
Okay.
It's really, really hot. Hilliard, there's no grandstand, but we always get a tent there. Kip Yates gives us a tent, and in Attica, there's no cover.
Okay.
And that's really hot, but
That's the hottest place that I go to then.
yeah.
Gotcha. So you guys have added a couple new people this year to the broadcast team, haven't you? You got Jenna Otten a few times.
Yep.
And then Jasmine's worked a little.
Yes.
She worked this morning with Ashley.
Yes. And you know what else I saw Jasmine on? I saw her on the Scioto Downs. She was interviewing people the other night when they had a delay, and then they ended up having to cancel, but she was doing some interviews, so she's branching out from outriding.
She is, yep. She had her bridal shower yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Ellen did the pictures for her. So she said that was a good time up there. And nice time. Yeah, Jasmine.
Getting married.
Yeah.
Couple, month or so? Or I'm not sure exactly when
the end
it
of
is.
next month, I believe.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. No invite. Well, even my daughter's not invited.
Oh.
I guess they've got like 300 people they wanted to invite, and
Oh my gosh.
the venue only holds like 225 or something like that. So they've had their little red pen and Xing people out.
That's
Sorry,
still,
Chris,
that's
you
still
didn't
a
make the
lot.
cut.
I see a pylon down going into the first turn. So somebody will see that and pick it up, hopefully.
Somebody got a pylon violation at courthouse. First one I've seen for a while.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
But the pylon was between the horse's legs and the outside wheel when he went around the turn.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, first one I've seen this year.
It's hard to see. You know, we
It
talk
is.
about this all the time and how fair judges really have a very hard job. It's just so hard to see everything on these tracks.
Yep.
And I apologize to everybody, but I can't get any comment, so I'm hoping you're still commenting away, but hit refresh. Just pulled down. Well, I pulled down and it went away. I got Tiffin on here, Mount Vernon. Let me see if I can put something. So here is the post.
$36 in memory of Jim Shipley. Number 1, Miss Snickers with Chris Hirschberger. The 2, Dublin's Martini with Braden Rhodes. The 3, Dublin's Dragonfly, Kiara Morgan. Number 4, Promise at Dawn. The driver, Jason Thompson. Number 5 is scratched. And the 6, Count on Luna, Darren Harvey in the sulky. Horse will take one score and go to the gate. Win, place, show. Perfecta, Quinella, trifecta wagering on the 3rd. Don't be shut out. Wager now. In the barn area, get them ready for the 4th. 3-year-old filly Pacers, 6 of you. Get them ready.
So we got the 1, Miss Snickers with driver change, Chris Hirschberger. For trainer Isaiah Schrick. Cookie Ladies owns the Band's Gold Chip filly. A sturdy Sauber mare, Lonesome Pride. 9 starts this year, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. Had 14 starts last year with a pair of wins. Coming off a couple third place finishes at Carroll and Cortland. The 2 is Dublin's Martini with Braden Rhodes now. For trainer Betty Clegg, owner Nikimber Clegg, the Uncle Peter filly. She's had 10 starts this year, 3 wins. She's won last 2 out of 3. Bucyrus and Cortland. Last start, Bucyrus 2-1-2, and she leads our fair championship standings.
Dublin's Dragonfly and Kiera Morgan from the 3-hole for Virgil Morgan Jr. Jez Morale Stable, New Rochelle, New York are the owners. This is a Volstead filly out of a muscle hair mare, Pink Dandelions. 9 starts this year, 1 win. That was at Scioto Downs in 55-4. This filly has already made almost $72,000 in her lifetime. Had a mark as a freshman of 57-4.
And for those of you that follow Kiera on TikTok, she usually wears those meta glasses that records everything.
Oh.
So she's got a lot of videos of her driving
Does she?
with
That's
those
neat.
glasses. Yep. The 4 is Promise at Dawn for Jason Thompson. Robert Beachy owns. Carrie Merriman trains a What the Hill filly. 10 starts this year, a pair of seconds, including last start over at Carrollton. Trotted her mile 2-4-1. Been racing up at Northfield in the condition races, trotting anywhere between 2 minutes and 2-2.
The 5 horses they scratch. The 6, Count on Luna. Darren Harvey trains, drives, and owns and bred this full count filly out of an SJ's Caviar mare. 8 starts on the year, 2 wins, coming in back-to-back wins at Cortland in 2-4, won by 17 3/4 lengths, and then one at Carrollton in 2-2-1.
He post-paraded. He had his hands full.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Kind of remind me of that one horse over at Wellston that you saw me score down.
Yeah.
Asked it, does he pull?
Yeah.
He pulls like a
Yeah.
tank. Yeah. And it shows last 2 starts on the front end each time.
Yeah.
So Dublin's Martini likes to be near the front. So it could be a good race going into the
Maybe
first turn here.
A little bit of a battle. Did you ever hear the story of the Cookie Ladies?
No. Never
The
heard
Cookie
of them.
Ladies, Navarre, Ohio, they took over collecting saddle pads at Canton. And this happened when they were much younger, and people wouldn't bring their saddle pads back. You know, they leave them in the barn. So they started. If you brought it back, you got a cookie.
Really?
And they said they never ever had to go chase down a saddle pad again. They had people coming and saying, "What are you missing? I'll go find it for you."
Hey, Rod Newhart, take note.
Yeah.
Southern Valley.
Yep, you just got to have cookies.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. Just got to have cookies.
All right, the 3rd race is headed into the stretch, so let's turn it over to Roger for the call.
Here they come. They're off and trotting. That's Count on Luna going for the lead. Getting away second is Dublin's Martini into the turn. Dublin's Dragonfly trots 3rd. Racing 4th, Miss Snickers, and treading the field. Promise at Dawn to the backside and the first quarter. The leader, Darren Harvey, Count on Luna. Right there second, Braden Rhodes with Dublin's Martini. Kara Morgan racing 3rd, Dublin's Dragonfly. They go by the opening quarter in 31 seconds. Into the turn, off stride, Miss Snickers. Moving up 4th is Promise at Dawn with Jason Thompson. Back trotting, that is Miss Snickers trailing the field. At the 3/8 mark, into the lane first time. Count on Luna shows the way by a length and a half. Racing right there is second. That is Dublin's Martini. Racing 3rd, Dublin's Dragonfly. 4th is Promise at Dawn, and the trailer remains Miss Snickers. Halfway home, identical 31-second quarters. They're at the half in 1:02. On to the backside. Here comes Kiara Morgan on the move with Dublin's Dragonfly out on the outside 3rd. Down the backside they go. Count on Luna with the lead. Dublin's Dragonfly goes off stride. Back trotting now 4th at the 3/4 mark. Count on Luna. Darren Harvey opens up by 2.5. 3/4 in 1:33. Another 31-second quarter. Around the final turn, Dublin's Martini is second. Dublin's Dragonfly 3rd on the outside. Into the stretch, coming home. And the leader, Count on Luna, in command. The battles for 2nd and 3rd. It's all Darren Harvey. Count on Luna. Dublin's Martini. Dublin's Dragonfly was 3rd. The mile, 2:02, 2/5.
So So last quarter in 29-2 after identical panels of 31 seconds. Count on Luna.
As you mentioned, she likes the front.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 in a row on the front engine.
Braden tried to stretch her out a little bit there. And yeah, it looks like Doubles Martini likes to pocket trips, but come up a little short this time.
And Dublin's Dragonfly was coming right along, but then jumped it off, which is not rather unusual for that horse too.
Yeah.
It's had a couple breaks in her last 6 starts, but really only just the one 3
yeah.
starts back. So
Scioto with Brett driving, so you go from Brett Miller to Kiera Morgan. It's a little bit of a difference, but
yeah,
Kiera's been doing a good job.
Kiera probably trains this horse a lot too. So
Yeah. So, yeah. Had the race for place there. Other than that, it was kind of spread out a little bit. Only other breaker in the field was Miss Snickers.
nice to see him come home like that. Nice, even and then scoot for home.
Yeah.
That's
The way they're taught anyway.
Yeah.
And then doesn't always happen that way in the race.
no. I think sometimes these horses, even more so than getting physically tired, they just kind of mentally check out of it and they're done.
So 3 divisions of the Trotting Fillies, only 2 divisions of the 3 divisions of Pacing Fillies. So
Number 6, Count on Luna. Owned, trained, and driven by Darren Harvey, Canton, Ohio. The 3-year-old filly by full count out of DJ's Caviar. Home winner in 2:02 2/5. Final half, 1 minute and 2/5. Final quarter, 29-2. This race is sponsored and presented in memory of Jim Shipley, former speed superintendent and fair board member here at Knox County. Results are official. Number 1, Miss Snickers, 5. The 2, Dublin's Martini, 2. The 3, Dublin's Dragonfly, 3. The 4, Promise at Dawn, 4. The 5 was scratched. The 6, Count on Luna, the winner. Top down, 5, 2, 3. 4 scratch, 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 31. The half, 1:02. 3/4, 1:33. The mile, 2:02 2/5. In the 4th race, Emmanuel Miller drives the 5. Got to stop paying me piper. Emmanuel Miller drives the 5. 6 of you, 3-year-old filly pacers, bring them to the track. 6 of you, bring them on.
Roger mentioned that last race was in the memory of Jim Shipley, who was a longtime superintendent of speed here. So the superintendent of speed now is Todd Carpenter. Rod Newhart is our presiding judge. We have 2 associate judges, David Statz and Bill Crichton. Deb Rush, our clerk charter. Lee Unkefer is our timer. And Lynn Scott Photo doing photo finish. And of course, Roger Houston doing the announcing. So I thank all of those people. It is a lot of work to put on a race meet like this.
Oh, yeah.
So we especially like the local guys who work at that.
We got 3 in the books, 8 to go. So let's take a quick break here and we'll come back and check out the 4th race.
In Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm has the stallions you are looking for, like What the Hill, Uncle Peter, and in range, as well as branded by Lindy, Jug winner Luz Pearlman, Racing Hill, and Guardian Angel Oz. Hickory Lane will offer a host of Ohio sired yearlings this fall, including 6 by In Range, 5 by Uncle Peter, 4 by Guardian Angel Oz, and 1 by What the Hill. Find out more at hickorylanefarm.com.
The Ohio equine industry needs your help. I'm Scott Mogan, president of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association. With over 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. That means jobs that pump millions of dollars into the local economy and support thousands of families. For Ohio's equine industry to remain strong, we need to send a clear message to our legislators about the important role that the agricultural small businesses play in Ohio's economy. To do that, we need your help. PACER, the Political Action Committee for Equine Racing, helps support and inform on issues that could positively affect Ohio harness racing. Please consider a donation to PACER. To donate, visit our website at ohha.com or call 614-221-3650. Your donation will help keep harness racing strong in Ohio. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back to Mount Vernon Knox County Fair. I did not realize that they have, it's called the upper track. I wonder where that is. This is the grandstand. I'm looking at the events that they're having here. They're having a rodeo tomorrow, and then on Wednesday are the rough trucks. Thursday, full tilt demolition derby, then Friday, monster trucks. But then it says they have an upper track where they're having motocross and KOI drag racing, so it must be, I'm going to assume it's up in back of us somewhere, because up or over in front of us is just trees.
Yeah.
So that they have, so they got a lot of interesting stuff going on here. They're having youth pedal tractor pulls. I always think those are funny to watch. Dino Roar, be a great thing for the kids. So lots of fun stuff going on here the rest of the week. It's like they end on Saturday night. And all events are free with admission to the fair, so that's kind of nice. They let you come in and enjoy all these other things at the fair. They have, I was walking through over there during our break, and they have this huge building that's full of all this antique tractors, threshing machines, it's huge. And they had, I didn't find a sulky, but they had about 5 different sleighs hanging from the ceiling.
Really?
Yeah, and then they had the harnesses, the old-time harnesses, hanging from the ceiling also, but set up like there was a horse in it. And the horse just disappeared, you know, and the harness was still there. So pretty neat display over there. A lot of tractors in it. Just a lot of cool old stuff, like the one bottom plows that, you know, the horses used to pull and everything. A lot of cool stuff in there. So it looks like a pretty fun fair. You know, we a lot of times come into these fairs, we come in and we go out. We don't get a chance to really look around and see what else is here. People put a lot of time and effort into these fairs.
But you was here for the morning card, so you kind of had that time to check things out a little bit.
A little bit. I think I made a mistake on calling that we were going to film the wiener dog races, because I kind of thought there'd be 1 or maybe 2 races. But what did we have, Chris? Was there 4 or 5? Yeah, and then we even missed the championship, because finally it was almost 5 o'clock, and we said, yeah, we're going to cut it. Yeah. And then we missed the best race of the day, because there was actually 3 that ran. I would say easily 85-90% of them did not go to the finish line. There was maybe 1 in each race that did. The rest of them just kind of
I think there's a bunch of county fairs this year that's having the wiener dog races.
They are. There's this whole circuit that Woody from Canfield started, Elwood Willem. Yeah, and it's just a whole circuit. And OCRA and Home Talent put it on. But you have to have harness racing. You won't do it at a fair that doesn't have harness racing. So that is a good thing. I said these people were up here And they sat here for and they watched the last 3 harness races while they were waiting for the dogs. So we got exposed a lot of people to harness racing, which is good.
Oh, yeah. So we got a full field of 6 here for their first division and 3-year-old pacing fillies here. The one, we are going to have a driver change. Looked like Braden Rhodes was out there scoring him down. Long Live Cowgirls. Owned by Mark Weaver. Yankee Cruiser filly. He's got 11 starts this year. Still has not hit the board yet. Last couple starts at Carroll, then Cortland. 5th, 4th place finish. Been pacing around 59 up at Northfield.
The 2 is Kylie Cash from Team Clegg, a Fear the Dragon filly out of Anawa's Virgin Mare. Glorious Virgin, 17 starts on the year, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. Been racing very, very well as of late. Finished second at Bucyrus in 2:01 and 4. So I believe the post parade is coming.
Number 1, Long Live Cowgirls, Braden Rhodes. The 2, Kylie Cash, Nick Clegg. The 3, Tip with Case Bateson. Number 4, Snappy Dragon, James Day. The 5, Got Stop Paying Me in Paper, Emmanuel Miller. And number 6, Nan's Moon Dancer, Jason Thompson in the sulky. Horse will take 1 score, go to the gate, win, place, show, perfecta, quinella, trifecta wagering. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
Roger. To pay me in top.
off and pacing. Kylie Cash goes for the lead. Inside, Long Live Cowgirls. Up on the outside, Tip racing second. Into the turn they go. Gotta stop Pan and Pepa as they race to the backside. Racing fifth, Snappy Dragon. Trading the field, Nan's Moon Dancer. Straight alignment down the backside, going to the first quarter mark. Kylie Cash shows the way for Nick Clegg. Tip is right there second, racing third. Long Live Cowgirls, opening quarter 31 3/5. Into the turn, racing next is Snappy Dragon. Fifth is Gotta Stop Paying and Pepa. Trailing the field, Nan's Moon Dancer. Into the lane first time, coming to the halfway point. The leader, Kylie Cash, and Nick Clegg shows the way. Up and moving on the outside, Long Live Cowgirls. In third is Tip. Fourth on the outside, Stop Paying Me and Pepa. Racing in the inside, Snappy Dragon. The trailer's Nan's Moon Dancer. Halfway home, 102 1/5. Into the turn, 3 in, 2 out at the 5/8 mark. Kylie Cash has the lead by a length and a quarter. Tip is right there second. On the outside, Long Live Cowgirls third. Snappy Dragon fourth. On the outside, Got Stop Paying Me and Pepa at the 3/4 mark. 3 quarters, 133 4. Into the final turn, Kylie Cash, the one to beat. Tip racing second. Case Bateson comes to the outside. 1/8 of a mile to go in Ohio. Kylie Cash on the inside. Outside, Tip closing in on the leader. Up the inside, coming home. Snappy Dragon coming to the wire. It's Snappy Dragon. Kylie Cash, Tip is third.
Snappy Dragon and James Day. A very lightly raced horse, only had 2 lifetime starts. 1 last year, 1 this year, now 2 this year. Breaks her maiden.
She came up the unmarked super stretch.
Yeah.
Which Clegg's horse was running out the entire mile, I saw.
Yeah.
And
he left plenty of room.
Yeah.
For Snappy Dragon to slip up there.
Yep. I thought Case was going to get by him.
Yeah, I did too.
But we got some youngsters here. They was all into number 3, Tip. I told Susan there, I said, yeah, if this 3-horse wins, I said, this grandstand's going to erupt with all these kids back here rooting for him.
I don't know if they are friends of Case's or if they're just like the horse's name.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to say.
21 1, the Budweiser long shot of the night. Yeah, like so we have an inquiry on the 2, Kylie's Cash, for possible interference at the top of the stretch. So we'll let everybody talk about that. But does not affect our winner, the 4, Snappy Dragon. See, a lot of these drivers I don't know because they're all Northfield and stuff. And
yep.
You know, I can look down home, look at the collars, I know exactly who they are. And
yeah.
Up here, I kind of got to take a look.
The winner's circle. Winner of the hometown and coach stake, 3-year-old filly pace, number 4, Snappy Dragon. Number Power Play Racing, 87 of Medina, Ohio. James Day trains and drives. 3-year-old filly by Fear of the Dragon out of Red Snapper. Home winner in 2:03 2/5. A lifetime mark for Snappy Dragon. The final half, 101 1. Final quarter, 29 3. Ebersole and Sons Racing Stable with the blanket presentation in the 4th. to James Day, Snappy Dragon.
The guy with the golf cart is really a busy guy today. Man, he's been back and forth, and then he's the blanket guy.
Bring them on for the 5th. 2-year-old filly trotters, 5 of you. Bring them on. Race 5.
Saturday, Washington Courthouse.
Case Bates into the starting gate.
Did you see who we
Case
flew
Bates
in?
into the starting
No.
gate.
Blankets.
Did you fly in, Jimmy?
We flew in Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy Byers.
and you had a good one.
Oh, yeah. He made sure those blankets were dead on. And
Yeah.
had his OHHA shirt and hat on. And, man, he thought he and, of course, I had Ashley up there with me, and we was talking about him.
Yeah.
Because she grew up in Urbana with him. She said he lives like 2 down from her mom or something. And, yeah, she had a couple of Jimmy Byers stories.
Well, he takes a lot of pride in that, you know, and and it is because you got that picture hanging up on your wall, and it's nice when that blanket is just nice and straight. You can read everything. And it's not an easy thing to do with some of these colts. That's for darn sure.
And I found out something. Brad Conrad does not like him holding the blanket up. He'd rather it be on the horse.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yep. Because I think they was doing both on Thursday afternoon there, and Ellen even sent Brad a text saying, "Hey, these blankets aren't very good. The boy throwing them, he didn't know what he was doing." So.
Yeah. You gotta be a horseman.
Yeah.
You know, to do that. Do a good job.
Yep.
So we're going to be back with race number 5 in a very short time.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
All right, back here, we've got the 4th race in the books, but it's not official yet. So we're still kind of waiting on the had a little inquiry there and waiting for a couple of the drivers to go to the starting gate. Radio up to the judges. So 4-2-3 unofficial.
So it sounded like there was no reason. Is that what he said? There was no reason for any placings?
Yep. So long live Cowboys.
The half.
We'll
Yeah,
get-
let's
we'll
give
get
them
fifth
that
race.
rundown.
Yep.
Fifth.
Rundown. Long live
Fifth
Cowgirls is fourth. Kylie Cash finished second. Tip was third. Snappy Dragon, your winner. Got Stop, Pay Me, and Papa 5. And Nan's Moon Dancer 6. So 4, 2, 3, 1, 5, 6, 31 and 3, 102 and 1, 133 and 4, 2, 3, 2 fifths. So let's flip the page to race number 5.
And remember, you can go to harnessracingohio.com to get your programs. And hopefully you're able to watch it on there. So we can't quite figure out where we are tonight. We are on YouTube, but we can't get the comments on YouTube. So we're just, or maybe nobody's commenting. Maybe that's what
Could
it is.
be,
Could
yeah.
be.
I saw a couple on there, but
Yeah. Yeah, but one was you, so that doesn't count, does
well,
it?
no, there's 2 others.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
2 others.
3. Yeah,
3 including Jeremy. Okay.
they're in good company then.
That's right. Good commenters.
That's right. Oh. Susan, where are you at next?
Tomorrow, Painesville.
Painesville?
Yep. Yeah.
Now, who's
I
with?
can't remember. We got quite a few races. So they run the whole thing.
One card.
One big card.
Okay.
So we got, I can't remember exactly how many. Bob Roberts will be joining me, so looking forward to that. He's Hall of Fame writer. Been doing some writing for OHHA, so that's really nice to have him able to do that. We've got a lot of good stories coming out of OHHA lately. I mean, Wes Mayberry is just a really a new hire for OHHA. He's a great writer. It took him a little bit to get in the swing of things, you know, how to write recaps and so forth, because he did not come from a harness racing background, so that's a little tough. And Bob Roberts is writing, and we have Press Pros. They are an all sports kind of website. They do all sorts of things, and they have now picked us up and are putting stories about harness racing. So that's really getting out to a much wider audience. So that's, yeah, it's really nice. And they're doing a little bit more, not just recaps. It's more like human interest, you know, about people, and digging a little bit deeper in people's lives and personalities and why they do what they do. So it's quite interesting. So those are really the kind of stories that we need out there.
Did I tell you the project I'm working on right now? Of course, we got the new speed office there at Fayette County.
Yep.
So I wanted to line the wall with the collars of the drivers and trainers that's been in Fayette County.
Yeah, that's really neat.
So I've met with Larry Richards, of course. The day Dad passed away, when I took him up to the hospital last month, he gave me his list that he could remember. So I've got that, and then got 3 or 4 other guys picking their brain with it, and I bet I'm going to end up with probably 80 or 90 of them.
Wow.
And then my brother does screen printing, so he did a template, so we're going to do it digitally instead of me hand painting all of them.
Yeah.
So let's flip it up to Roger for the parade to the 5th real fast.
Eddie Squeals on Wheels Barbecue. The 1, Nothing But Win, Daniel Miller. The 2, Lynn Range, Emmanuel Miller. The 3, Ranger Rosie, Brian Miller. The 4, I'm Your Romance with Ammon Hirschberger. And number 5, Ivy's Legacy, the driver, Mike Spearman. Horse will take 1 score, go to the gate, win, place, show. Perfecta, Quinella, trifecta wagering.
How many Millers were driving today? And I said, we have 5. We got 3 in this race alone, but we had 5 different Millers driving. So the 2-year-old filly, 2nd division trot, Nothing But Win. Daniel Miller to drive. Daniel also trains for Riceland Acres LLC, but Andy Miller was the breeder. Just 1 start for this Nothing But Class filly. And that was at Hilliard. Made a break at about the quarter pole, and then again on the stretch. So we'll expect better things from Nothing But Win today.
So real fast, I think Dan, and I think I met one of them, Dan or Andy, because they're just outside of Berlin.
Oh, okay.
Because I did air a view, and then I'm like, there's a track right there, just
Yeah.
outside. So Ella and I, we, be
Stopped
nosy.
in?
We went over, and I talked to, I think it was Andy is who I talked to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 2 is Lynn Range with Emmanuel Miller for trainer Herman Hagerman. Hagerman Racing, Lucinda Belcher, Martin Yoder owns the End Range filly. 2 starts this year. Pair of 6th place finishes. She's got to learn how to figure out this trotting thing. She got a few breaks on those both starts.
Ranger Rosie and Brian Miller from the 3. Brian is also the trainer for Robert Klein, Millersburg, Ohio. And In Range out of a muscle mass mare, One More Rosie. 1 start on the year, that was at Northfield Park, and that was in between a couple of qualifiers at Scioto. She did trot her last qualifier in 2, 3, and 2.
The 4, I'm Your Romance with Doug Ryan, who trains and co-owns with Richard and Thomas Ryan. The Marcel filly is making her first career parimutuel start. Did have a qualifier at the end of June at Scioto, and she did make a break also.
Ivy's Legacy and Ammon Hirschberger from the 5 for Mike Spearman. Philip Spearman is the owner. This is a Major Athens filly out of a Neely Dunn mare, Maddie's Legacy. Also just 2 starts on the year. Hilliard finished 2nd in Hilliard, trotted in 2:11, and finished 5th at Bucyrus, trotted in 2, 5, and 3.
I think I was wrong on that. I told you guys Ammon was driving the 5, and it's Mike Spearman out there driving
okay.
her. So it is Mike driving.
Sorry.
Roger went through the changes very quickly
He did.
earlier. Yeah. So we missed that one. But remember how we said the first division of the 2-year-old trotting fillies seemed kind of even and pretty much?
Yep.
Yeah, this is kind of there's a lot of X's on this card here.
Yes.
So somebody's going to break their maiden.
And Lynn Range and Ivy's Legacy have had 2 starts. Ranger Rosie, nothing but win, only 1 start. And I'm Your Romance, had a qualifier, but not a real start.
No.
So very, very inexperienced fillies in this race. It'll come down to who stays flat.
Yes.
That's for sure. Or who doesn't run the longest.
Well, that's another way of looking at it.
I always bring this up whenever we've got a field like this. Rosie Weaver says that manners are much more important than speed right now, and that is the truth.
Yes. Yep.
And these fillies, every single one of them has been making breaks, so.
Hopefully they can figure this out.
Yeah.
Going for $7,600. If I'm the owner or trainer, I want them to figure out really fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You guys talked about the purse where OHHA added $1,000 per division per fair this year, and some people think, well, it's just 1,000, but when you add it up, that was a lot of money you guys
That's
put
a lot
out.
of money, yeah. Yeah, if you take 1,000 times 8 times 66, it comes to a lot of money, and it sometimes you think, well, it doesn't make much of an impact, but it helps.
It does.
When you, especially I think when we get to where we're only having 1 division.
Yes.
They're going to be racing for quite a bit more.
So 5 of them going behind the gate here.
It's kind of pretty. You can see them in the pond.
Yep.
You can see the horse's reflection in the pond.
Gate on the upper turn. Gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and trotting. Ivy's Legacy goes right out to take the lead. Nothing but win on the inside. Outside, Lynn Range is now 2nd. Racing up on the outside, 4th is Ranger Rosie, and treading the field, In Your Romance. On to the backside and the first quarter mark. Ivy's Legacy and Mike Spearman show the way by a length and a half. Lynn Range is there second for Emmanuel Miller. Daniel Miller has nothing but win, trotting third. Racing fourth as they race into the turn. I'm Your Romance insuring the field. At the quarter, 36 seconds. Round the turn, on the move. Daniel Miller, nothing but win from third. Moving up on the outside, going after the leader, Ivy's Legacy. Ivy's Legacy brings him into the stretch first time. Nothing but win, closing on the outside second. Racing third, Lynn Range. Fourth on the outside. As they race over to the halfway point, that is Ranger Rosie, and treading the field, In Your Romance. Halfway home, 109 4/5. Into the turn and onto the backside. Ivy's Legacy, the leader. Lynn Range is there second. Racing third, nothing but win. Up on the outside, Ivy's Legacy, as they race down the backside, has the lead by a length and 3/4. Right there second is Lynn Range as they race over to the 3/4 mark. Reach the 3/4 in 1:41 3/5 into the final turn. It's Ivy's Legacy opening up now by 2.5. Lynn Range is there second. Up the inside, I'm Your Romance racing third. On the outside fourth, it's as they come home. On top, Ivy's Legacy with every stride on the outside. Lane Range draws away. Ivy's Legacy second. Ranger Rosie was third. Mile 2:11.
They almost made it to the wire without anybody running.
It was a nice race for them. I mean, everybody stayed right at it. Just late stretch, a couple of them ran. But
Yep.
I was surprised to see Mike Spearman took out there from the gate. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he was really confident leaving that gate.
Then he really hit the brakes as soon as they hit the backside because they all bunched up immediately.
Yeah.
But they come last quarter in 29-2.
Whoa.
So, yeah. A couple little speed breaks there on a couple of them.
Yeah.
So that's for Lynn Range, first time she's been in the money. So that's a good day. Pick up, what, $3,800.
Yeah.
She was a $23,000 highest select sale purchase, so still got a little ways to go to pay for herself, but she was 7-1, so we got a couple long shots. Where's the Lebanon guys at? Gary and I can't think of his name. There are a lot of fairs over in that area.
Well, the Pure building's been pretty busy today. First card, there was a lot of people there.
Over Herman Hagerman, Mount Vernon, Lucinda Belcher of Winchester, Kentucky, Marlon Yoder of Mount Eden, Ohio, Herman Hagerman, the winning trainer, Emmanuel Miller in the sulky, 2-year-old filly by In Range out of Lynn Slider, home a winner in 2:11, a lifetime mark for Lynn Range. This race sponsored by Buddy Squeals on Wheels Barbecue. 2 divisions.
Just 2.
For the fastest 2-year-old filly trotter.
So 5th race in the books, the first division, first race, is going to get the trophy by Buddy Squeals on Wheels Barbecue. That's a neat little name.
That is cute.
So Lynn Range gets her first lifetime win for Emmanuel Miller. Trainer Herman Hagerman.
The 3, Ranger Rosie. 3. The 4, I'm Your Romance. 4. The 5, Ivy's Legacy. 2. Top down, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2 on the bottom. The quarter, 36. The half, 109.4. 3 quarters, 141.3. The mile, 2:11. In the 6th race, number 2, Coco Motion, Ammon Hirschberger. Number 5, Dancing Dottie, James Day. The 6, Juliet Capulet, Harvey Hirschberger. 2-year-old filly pacers, 6 of you. Bring them on. Race 6.
Okay, so the 6th race coming up next. It's the 2-year-old filly pace, the 2nd division. There's just 2 divisions with these, so they're going for a pretty nice purse, $6,820. And we'll be back to take a look at all 6 of these fillies in just a few moments.
With more than 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. Much of that value comes from standardbred horse owners, breeders, trainers, and drivers who participate in the sport of harness racing. The mission of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association is to preserve, protect, promote, and serve the entire standardbred industry in Ohio and beyond. To learn more about the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association, go to ohha.com. That's ohha.com.
Cool Winds Farm is one of Ohio's premier standardbred breeding farms. Cool Winds stands the popular Dancin' Yankee, Jug winner Southwind Aussie, and the royally bred Western Fame. Cool Winds Farm is proud to present our yearling consignments at the Ohio Selected Jug Sale at Pickaway on Friday, September 12th, and at the Standardbred Horse Sale in Harrisburg during the Cool Winds of November.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Okay, welcome. I don't know if I'm on.
Yep, you're on.
Okay.
I hear you.
Couldn't hear.
I hear you anyway.
Couldn't hear myself. So welcome back to the Knox County Fair here in Mount Vernon, Ohio. Some nice barns up on this hill across the track. Looks like there's 3, 4, 5, maybe six
Yep.
racehorse barns.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
But we still got people tied to the trailer, so.
Yes. Yeah, so maybe there are quite a few people that train out of here. Probably not too far. Probably a nice place to be in. Get to go Northfield and not that far, and could get to Scioto in the summer.
Yeah. And I know Hagerman races down in Dayton and Miami Valley. I'm thinking they make a trip almost every day.
That's
wow.
That's a little bit of a ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
But hey, got to go where the money's at, though.
That's right.
So.
Go where you can make money.
Mm-hmm. We got 5 down, 6 to go here. 2-year-old Payson fillies, 2nd division. We got an invader from the Southern Valley on the rail. I wonder what the if there's a bonus for the grandkids for Timmy Van Horn's grandkids this year.
That's right. What did they get last year?
They got a go-kart dune buggy type deal that they end up having to turn down.
Oh, they end up turning it down?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Mom made them do something to it that limit the speed on it because.
Oh, okay.
It was
throttle it down a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's kind of cute. You know, they had a horse, and if she won so many races. Do you remember which horse it was? I don't remember.
He had that VH Dancer last year, I thought.
Dancer, okay.
He had a couple of them. But what they had to get 10 wins or something like that for the year. Yeah. And if they broke track record, that counted as 2.
Oh.
And I think he got it at his home track there in McConnellsville.
You race a lot on the Southern Circuit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love it down there.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I picked up a horse because he was in the Southern Valley Circuit, staked down there, and Cameron McCowan had him. Cameron said, I ain't going down there. So I got voluntold to take him, and with me working and then doing this and stuff, so I raced him at Wellston, like I said, just see what I had, because I only got him a few days before that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chucky Boland's kind of got him now.
Okay.
I go in and help Chucky with him and his stuff. But I'm like, we'll let Chucky. Chucky's a better driver than I am, so, But I'm driving at the Rock.
Are you?
Absolutely. That was the stipulation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so whether we're with his cold or not, I don't care. I am driving. I've never driven there before.
I drive something there.
Yes. Yep. Be like Scott Sisko and dive to the inside of the last turn and thought it was a great move till the wheels started sliding out from underneath him.
Yeah, I think you got to really, when people tell you that this is what you got to do, you got to believe them, because it is an unusual track, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But they do love racing down there.
Mm-hmm.
There's usually a big crowd.
Yep. I always tell people, Google map it, aerial view.
Yeah.
Just look at it. It doesn't do it any justice, but
right.
You get an idea of what's down there.
It is highly unusual, and I mean the rock formation. You know how the back stretch, I guess you would call it, is just solid rock.
Yeah, back stretch, the far turn, and the front stretch.
Yeah.
The outer fence is the rock.
Yeah.
Literally.
I wonder if they blasted that out at some point.
Yeah, I would say, because I thought, if I remember right, the track used to be smaller.
Oh,
and they widened it toward the backside there, or toward the far turn. That's why that turn is narrower than the first turn. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Well, the first turn's tight.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You think that one's tight? Go down, take a ride down there one day.
I would someday. I would like to go and take a truck and go down there and see what it's really like, because you can't tell from sitting in the grandstand. But they've got that cool grandstand that is kind of in the turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a neat place.
Yeah.
A neat place. You got to walk way up the hill you think that there's nothing more, but then you go up the hill, and then there's this whole fair over there that you don't even know is there.
And up the hill is an understatement.
Yeah, you're right.
You're walking about 3 stories up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough. And it's actually difficult coming down, too, because it's so slanted or so steep that it is tough.
Yeah. Like every year we talk about the Rock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, we've got 6 of them, but I think they're scattered all over the track.
Yeah, they are trying to gather them up a little bit.
Saw somebody warming up I haven't seen in a bike for a while. Bill Long Jr.
Oh.
Race, hometown of Colt State, 2-year-old Philly Pace, $6,820, sponsored by Spearman Financial Group. Number 1, VH Goldie, the driver, David Young, the second. Number 2, Coco Motion, Ammon Hirschberger. Number 3, Mount Camus with Emmanuel Miller. The 4, Michelle's Legend, Charlie Myrick. The 5, Dancing Dottie with James Day. The number 6, Juliet Capulet, Harvey Hirschberger in the sulky. Horse will take 1 score and go to the gate. Win, place, show. Perfecta, Quinella, trifecta wagering. Don't be shut out. Wager now. In the bar.
Okay, from the rail, we have VH Goldie, David Young II for Tim Van Horn. Tim trains and owns this Dancing Yankee filly. She's out of a rock and roll dance mare, Dancing Treasure. 2 starts on the year, 2 wins. Had a couple nice qualifiers. That's out of Downs qualified in 2 minutes and a fifth and 59, and then came to Wellston, won in 2-3 and 1, and Carrollton won in 2-3, come our last quarter in 29 and 4.
The 2 is Coco Motion with Lamont Hirschberger. Trainer Herman Hagerman for Hagerman Racing, the well-said filly. She's only had 1 start this year. That was last week at Hilliard, finished 4th, paced her mile in 2-5 and 1. She was a $3,000 Harrisburg sale purchase.
Mount Camus, Emmanuel Miller up for Herman Hagerman, Hagerman Racing, and Melinda Hirschberger. A Catch the Fire filly out of an American Ideal mare. So filly has had 3 starts with 2 wins. The latest one was at Cortland in 2-6 and 2, and that is her mark. Also won at Marion in 2-12.
The 4 is Michelle's Legend, Charlie Myrick. Trains and drives, a bit of a legend filly for owner Richard Stacy. 2 starts this year. Over Carrollton, finished 4th. And made a start at Northfield, and non-winners 1, pacing 59 and 3. So she's just shy of $1,000 on the year, and $8,000 Buckeye Classic purchase.
Dancing Dottie make the driver James Day. Isaiah Schrake is the trainer. John D. Semmelhack is the owner. This is a Dancing Yankee out of a Camlet mare. 3 starts on the year, 1 win, 1 first, 1 second. So racing really well. That win was at Cortland in 2-4 and 4. Also won a qualifier at Northfield in 2-4 and 1. Just shy of $5,000 lifetime.
And rounding out the field, 6, Juliet Capulet. Driver change to Harvey Hirschberger for Betty Clegg. Kimber Clegg owns Fear the Dragon filly. 8 starts this year, 3 wins, 4 seconds. A little over $16,500. Coming off of a couple second place finishes at Bucyrus, Carrollton, and then tried her hand at the Ohio Sire Stakes at Northfield. Finished 4th, pacing in 55 and 4 with Sammy Widger in the bike. So nice filly on the outside there.
Yeah, she absolutely has been racing. Oh.
Whoop. I think she tried to run out of the gate. Yeah, we were just talking about her.
Yeah, we were.
Yep.
So it looks like we do have a recall. I didn't see what happened. It just we heard a groan kind of from
yeah.
So these fillies will try it again.
So we got
somebody's out there making sure everything's okay.
So the first turn might be interesting here because we got quite a few that like to be placed forward. The 1, she likes to leave.
Yeah.
The 3, she likes to be near the front. The 4 likes to front, and the 5 or the 6. Sorry,
definitely
not the 4.
Likes the front.
Yeah, the 6 definitely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Putting a new race bike on Juliet Capulet.
So if I'm driving and I ever get a flat tire or something, we got to change race bikes, I'm in a world of hurt.
Really?
Yes.
Your race bike special?
Because I got short legs.
Oh, okay.
And I can't reach.
Can't reach.
Somebody borrowed my race bike to train in once, and they moved the stirrups out, and it didn't dawn on me to check them next time I trained one. I went down and jumped on. I'm like, whoops. So here I'm scooted all the way at the edge of the seat and looked like Brett Miller and Chris Page leaning way back. And it wasn't because I wanted to. It was because I had to.
Had to. Oh, boy.
So
we'll see how this filly gets by that gate this time. It's always kind of a worry if they did it once.
Yeah, she's trying.
Yep. She's going to be silly again. Huh.
Yeah, she got by it, so now let's roll with her.
Let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the call of the 6th.
Crawling behind the gate. The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and pacing. That's Mount Camus going for the lead. VH Goldie on the inside takes the lead into the turn, racing third. Michelle's Legend onto the backside they go. Dancing Dottie is there fourth, racing fifth. Coco Motion trailing the field. Juliet Capulet. Straight alignment down the backside, going to the first quarter mark. VH Goldie and David Young show the way by a length and a half. Mount Camus is there second, racing third. Michelle's Legend up in quarter 31 2/5. Into the turn, Dancing Dottie is fourth. On the move on the outside, Juliet Capulet now sixth, moving up on the outside. Coco Motion on the inside fifth. At the 3/8 mark, into the lane first time, coming to the halfway station. VH Goldie shows the way by a length and a half. Mount Camus is there second. Michelle's Legend pacing third. Up on the outside, Coco Motion is fourth. Racing fifth, Dancing Dottie. The trailer, Juliet Capulet, halfway home in 103 4/5. On to the backside and the 5/8 mark. VH Goldie's been there every step, leads by a length and a quarter. Mount Camus right there second. Michelle's Legend ready to challenge on the outside third. Inside fourth is Dancing Dottie. Fifth on the outside, Coco Motion. The trailer, Juliet Capulet. On the move on the outside, Michelle's Legend and Charlie Murray. 3/4, 135 4. Midway around the final turn. Out comes Mount Camus to go after the leader, VH Goldie. Less than an eighth of a mile to go. On top, VH Goldie with the lead. On the outside, Mount Camus second. Coming home, it's all David Young, VH Goldie. Mount Camus, Dancing Dottie. The mile, 2:04, 1/5.
What was that? 28 and some change last quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they let him get to the 3/4 in 35 4, so you knew he was going to step on the gas.
Yeah, absolutely. VH Goldie and David Young. Nice mile. Yeah, 3/4 in 35 4, mile in 4 1.
And she is not Ohio Fair Championship eligible. And that surprises me from Tim.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless I just overlooked it, but
yeah,
I didn't see her anywhere. So, but it's only the second start for Tim. First 3 starts was in the Steve Carter barn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Steve had a win with her at Wellston, and then she went back to Timmy, so I have to check the story out on that one next time we talk to Mr. Van Horn.
Yeah, I always do wonder when horses switch barns. You wonder what's going on. But like you had the one that you picked up, the guy just didn't want to race in the Southern Valley Circuit. So,
and you can't blame him. He's got 20 head, and he's got sire stake horses and this and that, and so it's a lot of it's about logistics.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least Juliet Capulet, I was a little bit worried when they went around that a gate each time, but she stayed at it.
But when she was leaving, she was really fussy with her head.
Yes, yes.
Like something wasn't right in there. Or
Yep.
2-year-olds, fillies, they can be cantankerous.
Yeah.
Circle, number 1, VH Goldie, owned and trained by Tim Van Horn of Malta, Ohio. David Young II in the sulky. 2-year-old filly by Dancing Yankee out of Dancing Treasure. Home a winner in 2:04 1/5. Final half, 1 minute and 2/5. Final quarter, 29 seconds. Fastest mile by the 2-year-old filly Pacers will receive the blanket courtesy of Spearman Financial Group. The trophy winner, VH Goldie, Tim Van Horn, and David Young. Number 1, VH Goldie, the winner. The 2, Coco Motion, 6. The 3, Mount Camus, 2. The 4, Michelle's Legend, 4. The 5, Dancing Dottie, 3. The 6, Juliet Capulet, 5. Top down, 162, 4-3, 5 on the bottom. The quarter, 31-2. The half, 103.4. 3 quarters, 135.4. The mile, 2:04 1/5. 7th race, Jason Thompson drives the 2, Frida. Number 2, Frida, make the driver, Jason Thompson. 3-year-old filly trotters, 5 of you, bring them on, race 7.
Okay, so that is 6 races in the books, a 7th coming up, the 2nd of 3 divisions of the 3-year-old filly trotters. We are going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back.
Join the fast-paced, exciting world of harness racing. There are hundreds of immediate openings across Ohio for caretakers and grooms. Work with the greatest equine athletes in the country. Standard-bred trainers need your help. Health insurance, vision care, prescription benefits, and a retirement plan are available for those that qualify. For more information on how you can be a part of the exciting world of harness racing, visit OhioHorseJobs.com. That's OhioHorseJobs.com.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead Sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Wallner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
Who feeds your need for new ideas for your family's best farm future? Ohio Farm Bureau. We work with our members to shape ag policy that will positively impact our industry. Farm Bureau is advancing business solutions to give you a competitive advantage. We help you gather information to stay ahead of important topics and technologies. Plus, Ohio Farm Bureau creates opportunities for growth. Ohio Farm Bureau, feeding your need for new ideas.
Back here for race number 7 here. Second division of 3 for 3-year-old trotting fillies. Field of 5 this time. But no, I was telling you about that project we had. I also thought about something else that I asked Steve if he would help me out with it a little bit. Because I said something about another project, and Ash was like, "Oh, don't tell Susan this." I said, "No." I said, "All I need is cameras."
Cameras.
I watch. Don't judge me. The old professional wrestling back in the 80s, 90s. Back when it used to be territories across the nation. Well, they had it was kind of like a round table discussion. Each territory had some of the old guys. They're sitting there telling stories. I said, that would be fun with some of the old guys from Fayette County.
Yep, absolutely.
So I'm going to get them all together and bribe them with a dinner or something. And Larry Richards, Jerry Thomas. I'm going to throw Jeff Smith in there because Jeff can tell stories. And the more he tells them, the louder he gets.
Oh.
He's comical. They'll get him all cranked up. A couple other guys I'm going to get. And just, have a discussion and tell stories. And it'd be a neat thing to do.
Yeah, I think that's really neat. And like you said, you need a couple of different cameras in there going, and those are fun. I thought about doing that a lot in my home state, and because we used to have some guys that could tell some whoppers. I mean, how much of it was based on truth, I don't know, but they were really good stories.
Yes.
And I'm just so sorry that I didn't, because the gentleman passed on, and should have done it. So I applaud you, and I hope that you find a way to get it done.
Yep. Because I did the interview with Larry Richards, and I spent 4 hours at his house. And we had to scrap it because of the audio.
Yeah, that was really a shame.
Yeah. But Larry's like, you let me know. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
So I got plenty.
I think with Larry, you're going to have to confine it to a certain subject. Well, any of these guys, you have one subject, and then you move on to another subject, because things get a rolling, and it just moves from one thing to the next to the next. And it's a little hard to contain sometimes. But yeah, those would be so much fun.
Yeah. In my free time, as Ellen says.
Yeah.
I don't sit down with her to watch TV or anything. We don't have the same TV shows we like.
Oh, okay.
She's into the housewives and the reality stuff.
Oh.
I'm like, I listen to that stuff at work. I don't want to listen to it at home.
That's very true. You get all that stuff at work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Then I worked with Ashley last couple, their courthouse last week, where she made me tell a cop story each time.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So I got to think of ones I'm able to tell on air.
Yes.
Because I told her one off air, and I'm like, I said, I can't make this stuff up. And I'll tell you off air, but that one I can't tell on air. But yeah,
gosh.
So I had her cracking up.
That's a tough job you do. I applaud you for doing that. I don't know how you can, because there's a lot of strange people out in the world.
Oh yeah, and that's what she said. She said, how long did it take you to stand there with a stone face and not make a comment or not let your expressions? I'm like, it's hard sometimes, So the only thing, now that I'm sergeant, I'll say something to them, and it's usually having a disagreement on somebody's intelligence, putting it, and the and the newbies are like, Can you say that? I said, I can say that. You can't.
You can't.
So.
With rank comes some privileges, huh?
A little bit, yeah. 18 years in, it kind of.
Oh.
Yeah. So. When can I retire? 13 years. I got to put 32 in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they because I'm in Group C now in the OPERS. So you got to go 31, 32 years.
What's OPERS?
Ohio Public Employees Retirement System.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that'll put me around 62.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. So we'll, unless I go announcing full-time or something.
That's right. That's right. Going to get kind of hooked on that. At your debut at Wilmington.
And then,
I heard you. I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah. Not bad for the first time.
Yeah.
Then Doug asked me if I wanted to announce a couple at Courthouse Thursday. I'm like, yeah, I'll go up there. He said, all right, do 4th and 5th. I said, okay. So I get up there, and he said, yeah, just announce till I get back.
Oh, okay.
4 races later.
Oh, my gosh.
Beyond, the driver, Lanny Merriman. Number 2, Frida with Jason Thompson. Number 3, Travel Nurse, Kiara Morgan. Number 4, Super Alexandra, the driver, Eamon Hirschberger. And number 5, Suds and Ritz, Emmanuel Miller in the sulky. Horse will take one score, go to the gate, win, place, show, perfecta, quinella, trifecta wagering. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
Okay, so let's take a look at these horses from beyond. Lanny Merriman trains and drives. He's the man with the best mustache in harness racing, in my opinion. Ira Steinberg is the owner from Arlington Heights, Illinois, a Flex the Muscle filly out of a Don Boss Vita mare. This horse has had 9 starts last year, did not hit the board. 5 starts this year, has not hit the board. But has been, let's see, she's been trotting, well, 2 starts back, and at Northfield she did trot in 2-2. Also 4 starts back, trotted in 2-1 and 2, so she has been racing decent. It's just that they've been going faster.
Yes, yep, and no breaks, so that's a positive thing for her.
Yeah.
The 2 is Frida with Jason Thompson now for trainer Levi Hirschberger, Downtown Stable. Owns the Enterprise filly out of the Jailhouse Jesse mare I Like Jesse. 3 starts last year, 3 starts this year. Still looking to hit the board for the first time in her lifetime. Looks like been trotting about 2-3, 2-4 at Northfield in the condition claimers.
Travel Nurse and Kiera Morgan from the 3 for Virgil Morgan. Joyce A. McClellan Stable, LLC from Zanesville, Ohio, the owners. This is an Enterprise filly out of an Andover Hall mare poster pinup. You look at this filly's last 6 starts. Gosh, she's been trotting anywhere from 54-4, 54-3 to 55. Really been trotting some big miles. Had a couple of seconds out of 8 starts. Already in her short lifetime has made almost $95,000.
And the 4 is Super Alexandra from On Hirschberger, who trains. The Full Count filly out of the Neely Dunn mare Super Lily. John's Racing Stable, Wesley Hirschberger owns. 4 starts this year, had a win back at Scioto, trotting 57-3. Trotted 55-2 the following week at Scioto. Did try her hand at the Buckeye Stallion Series last start. Unfortunately drew the 9 hole and just couldn't get into the race. So she's got a little over 8,000 on her card for the year.
Suds and Rinse. Emmanuel Miller from the 5 hole for trainer Herman Hagerman. Hagerman Racing, Martin Yoder, and Lucinda Belcher are the owners. This is a What the Hill filly out of a Chapter 7 mare, Bubbles and Rinse. She had 12 starts on this year with 3 wins. 2 starts back. She won at Hilliard in 2, 3, and 4. Also tried the Buckeye Stallion Series at Scioto and trotted a really nice mile in 55-1 last quarter in 28-4. Was 5th in the other Buckeye Stallion Series that she tried. This filly has already made almost $48,000. A 2-year-old mark of 159 and a 3-year-old mark of 59-1.
So she was sitting 5th in the Fair Championship points as of last week. So going to add to that today. Everybody gets a check going for $4,300. So it's rare we have 3 divisions of the trotting fillies.
Yes.
But they decided to split them that way.
And those points are divided up. You get, just like the purses are, you get 50, 25, 12, 8, and 5. But you also get 1 point for starting. So everybody in the race gets 1 point. So really the winner gets 51 points, 26, 13, 9, and 6 points in all of the series that we have, from the Sire Stakes down to the fairs.
The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're often pacing Super Alexandria for the lead. Suds and Ritz up on the outside second. Getting away third is From Beyond. Into the turn 4th. As they race around the turn, Frida trailing the field. Travel Nurse. Straight alignment, down the backside they go. Super Alexandria leads the way by a length and a half. Racing second, Suds and Ritz. It's a race over to the first quarter mark. Racing third is From Beyond. Out moving on the outside, Travel Nurse from 5th, now 4th, going up on the leaders. The first quarter, 32 seconds. Trailing the field as they race around the turn, all in straight alignment. Going right on. Travel Nurse on the outside. Now fourth, now third. As they pass the stand for the first time, coming to the halfway point. On top of the field, Super Alexandra shows the way. Suds and Ritz is second. Travel Nurse third. From Beyond fourth. The trailer is Frida. Halfway home, 103 and 1/5. Onto the backside they go. Super Alexandra with the lead. On the outside, Travel Nurse is now second. Racing third. Down the backside, Sudden Ritz. Fourth is From Beyond. Trailing the field, Frida. Go on to the three-quarter mark. The leader, Super Alexandra and Eamon Hirschberger at the three quarters. Travel Nurse on the outside second. 3/4, 134. Round the final turn. Up the inside. A little more than an eighth to go. Suds and Ritz into the stretch, coming home. On top of the field, it's Super Alexandra. Suds and Ritz on the outside second, closing in. Coming to the wire, Super Alexandra with the lead. Suds and Ritz second. Travel Nurse is third. The mile, 2:03.
So last quarter in 29 seconds, Super Alexandra gets the win after Travel Nurse made a break behind the gate.
Very unusual.
Yes.
Doesn't show a break on her card.
Well,
Then she came back and raced really well, but on the outside it was a little extra long mile for her.
Yep.
Suds and Ritz was second.
Try to get up there for the win.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Jimmy texted my wife. Said Jeremy's talking about us on air. So Jimmy and Gary from, I can't remember where they live at, but they're always in the Lebanon area.
Oh, okay.
Always those fairs and always sitting in the front row heckling. Kind of reminds you of Waldorf and Statler from the Muppet Show.
Oh my gosh.
They're the ones, when I announced at Wilmington, Brian George came over in the morning, the first card, relieved me after like race 10, because he said, yeah, you're going to be here all night. He wanted to do a few. Well, the first race he did, he messed up something.
Oh, no.
Well, they're hollering, we want Jeremy back.
Oh.
Frank said that. I'm like, oh, nobody was hollering that. Yeah, they were.
That's fun. That makes it fun.
Oh, yeah.
Circle, number 4, Super Alexandra, owned by John Racing Stable, Wes Hirschberger, Worcester and Dundee, Ohio. Eamon Hirschberger trains and drives. Training double, a driving double for Eamon Hirschberger. 3-year-old filly by full count of Super Lily, home winner in 2:03. 3-year-old filly Trotter trots home. 59 and 4, final quarter, 29 seconds. Blanket in memory of Jim Shipley.
85 break.
Goes to this horse.
There's another.
Okay, so 7 races in the books. 8th race coming up the second of 3 divisions of the 3-year-old filly Pacers. We just have 5 in it. 1 driver change that we know about. The 3-horse Make Mine a Legend, Kiera Morgan will drive.
Number 1, From Beyond 4. The 2, Frida 5. The 3, Travel Nurse 3. The 4, Super Alexandra, the winner. The 5, Suds and Ritz 2. Top down 4, 5, 3, 1, 2 on the bottom. The quarter 32. The half 103.1, 3/4 134, the mile 2:03. 8th race, number 3, Make Mine a Legend, Kiera Morgan. Kiera Morgan drives the 3, Make Mine a Legend. Number 5, Bluey, the driver Braden Rhodes. Braden Rhodes on the 5, Bluey.
Okay, so with those 2 driver changes, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back to talk about the 5 horses in race number 8.
Midland Acres is proud to stand the prominent stallions, TCI, Long Tom, Ready for Money, Monty Mickey, Summa Cum Laude, and Bit of a Legend. With such great pedigree and speed in the stallion barn, Midland Acres will provide a diverse group of top yearlings in the sale ring for 2025. Visit us this fall at our consignments at the Blooded Horse Sale on August 26th, the Ohio Select Jug Sale on September 12th, and the Lexington Select Sale on September 29th through October 3rd. Let Midland Acres experience in the industry lead you to the winner's circle.
This September, the thrill returns to Delaware, Ohio. It's the Little Brown Jug. World-class harness racing, heart-pounding action, and unforgettable fun. Join the tradition. Feel the roar. Be a part of history. We have several hospitality and ticket options, including the new Jug Social Club. Please visit littlebrownjug.com or call 1-800-DEL-FAIR. The Little Brown Jug, where champions are crowned.
History, tradition. For over 100 years, 2- and 3-year-old trotters and pacers have started their careers on the tracks of the Home Talent Colt Stakes. See the future stars of Ohio harness racing at one of the Home Talent's 15 tracks. The stars of tomorrow are racing at a track near you today. The Home Talent Colt Stakes. You can't win them if you aren't in them.
So that advertisement for Delaware, what are you guys going to do if I can't make Ashland?
We're in just a wee bit of trouble.
It's whoever's going to draw the short straw, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. You need to do Ashland. That's always tough. We want to thank all of our sponsors and the breeding farms. It's 2 months from now we'll be in sale time, and that is kind of amazing that it's coming that quickly. It seems like the summer does go fast, but we got sale time. We have yearlings starting. It's just kind of amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of people headed to the betting part. Don't you
yes,
think?
they are.
There's just a lot of people over there. See people coming back with their wallets open, either stuffing money in or taking money out. And a lot of people just stay right there. They brought their chairs and they're sitting in the grass right in front of there, so they don't have to walk too far to get their bets down.
And this is a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Breeze blowing. It's not hot.
Yeah. It is just really a nice night to race horses. It's kind of night when you get the horses back home. It's not so bad to be putting them away. Sometimes you're so hot and so tired. The horses are so hot, you get home and you practically have to cool them out again after they've ridden in the trailer back and give them another bath, do up some legs, do all the stuff you have to do. Everybody thinks that when you're done racing, the work is over, but boy, it is not. There's a lot of work to be done taking care of these horses after they're done racing.
And I guess I'm still old school. I still walk the horse.
Yeah.
Sandy Beatty brought one down to courthouse Saturday. 2-year-old trotting filly raced her. Brought him by himself. I always say just because he's too cheap to pay for a groom for one horse, but so I helped him a little bit get warmed up and stuff. He said she was a little tough, and of course everything I did was wrong. Put the scalpers on wrong. Nope, you got to do it this way. Put the hood on backwards. Sandy, I know what I'm doing. I'm just thinking, well, he must think I'm missing Pops yelling at me all the time. He's taking that place. But after the race, Sandy was back there walking the filly.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Well, it's the you have your old habits, and they just stay with you. I always like to go home afterwards and give them a bran mash and make sure they're eating and make sure they urinated okay when you got home and all that stuff. It's just important.
Yep.
Important to take care of them. Packing feet. I was amazed when I moved to a fairground and found out that people didn't pack feet when they got home from the races. I said, that's just wrong, right?
Well, it's different.
Yeah.
Yes. I always said there's really no right way of doing things. There are wrong ways of doing things, but everybody's just different.
Yeah. Yep.
But, yep. So we got 5 3-year-old pacing fillies, second division of 3. How did Timmy Van Horn bring 2 and get the rail with 2?
Oh, that's pretty lucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some days are like that.
Uh-huh. So we got VH Dancer, which we talked about earlier, on the rail with David Young, the second. Timmy owns and trains a Dancing Yankee filly. She's only had 4 starts this year, 3 third-place finishes. Last year, 17 starts, 7 wins. Last start was over at Carrollton, 2-1-3. They paced up at Northfield there in 59, some change, a few starts back.
And that filly, she was 15 out of 17 first, seconds, or thirds last year. That's, I guess the grandchildren did deserve that, whatever they got. And the 2, Section Line Flame, Emmanuel Miller up for Herman Hagerman. Hagerman Racing and Charles Reeve are the owners. A Catch the Fire filly out of a Major and Art Mare, Section Line Aqua. This is a Harold Lee Bowder bred horse. Horse has had 11 starts this year, no wins, but 5 seconds and 1 third. So been racing really well. Had 1 win last year as a 2-year-old in 157 flat at Scioto Downs.
So the 3 real fast is Make Mine a Legend. Now gets Kiera Morgan in the bike for trainer Jeff Ebersole. Linda Ebersole owns a Bit of a Legend filly. She's the only one that's got a win this year. Took that win at 55-3 at Scioto back in late June. 9 starts, 1 win, 1 third, a little over $5,300.
And we can turn it over to Roger for the post parade.
8th race, Home Talent Colt Stake, 3-year-old filly pace, $4,418, Ebersole and Sons Racing Stables. Number 1, VH Dancer, David Young drives. The 2, Section Line Flame, Emmanuel Miller. The 3, Make Mine a Legend, Kiara Morgan. The 4, Julie's Grace with James Day. And number 5, Bluey, Braden Rhodes in the sulky. Horse will take 1 score, go to the gate, win, place, show, Perfecta Quinella, trifecta wagering. Don't be shut out, wager now.
So the 4 horses, Julie's Grace, James Day drives, trains for Power Play Racing 87 LLC. A Pet Rock filly out of an Art Major mare, Juliana Grace. 1 start this year, that was at Carrollton, finished second, pacing 2-1-4, last quarter in 29 seconds flat. Has had 9 starts as a 2-year-old and earned almost $2,500.
And the 5 is Bluey. Is that Braden Rhodes in the bike?
Yes.
Braden Rhodes going to drive for Michael Durant's Fear the Dragon filly, owned by Thomas Phillips of Davisburg, Michigan. 9 starts this year, pair of third-place finishes. Raced at Bucyrus the other day, finished 5th, pacing 2-2. For that, had one of her third-place finishes there at Cortland. Last year, had 11 starts, had 3 wins, and made close to $22,000, taking a mark at 54 at Scioto.
It's a pretty nice mark as a 2-year-old. 54.
Yep. Compared to the rest of them, yeah, it's, yeah. So. Now, when I drove at Wellston, I did not know, and maybe you know if it's an actual USTA rule or is a fair rule or what, once you post-paraded, you had to score back in front of the grandstand. We were told that down at Wellston, yep.
Huh. I have not heard that. I just know you do have to make at least 1 pass in front of the grandstand, but I didn't know you had to go.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they just parade the right way
and go right
and
to the
go
gate.
right to the gate. So,
So maybe it's a Southern Valley thing.
maybe.
Yeah. I'm glad somebody told me.
Well, you never know.
No.
was going to look and see if there's anything else tonight. As I said, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here in front of the grandstand is the Diamond J Rodeo. And then there's going to be a concert after the rodeo party. Luke Watson, I don't know who that is. On Wednesday, there's going to be the Rough Trucks. Thursday, there's going to be an antique tractor parade and a full tilt demolition derby. So those are always fun. They've got a really nice big place for demo derbies out here. A lot of dirt out there. So it looks like the horses are headed into the stretch, so let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the 8th.
Starting gate on the upper turn. Gate swings into the stretch and here they come. They're off and pacing. That's VH Dancer going for the lead. Section line Flame racing second. Into the turn. Make Mine a Legend third. Getting away fourth. Julie's Grace and trading the field. Bluey. Around the turn, going to the backside in the first quarter arc. VH Dancer and David Young showing the way. Section line Flame is second. Make Mine a Legend fourth. Third. Julie's Grace fourth. On the move on the outside, Bluey fifth. At the first quarter, numerical order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opening panel 31 seconds. Into the turn they go. VH Dancer leads by a length and 3/4. Section line Flame is there second. On the outside, Make Mine a Legend third. Julie's Grace fourth. Bluey trails the field into the lane first time, coming to the halfway point. It's VH Dancer and David Young showing the way by a length and a half. Second, Section line Flame up on the outside. Make Mine a Legend third. Inside, Julie's Grace and Bluey trails. Another 31 second, second quarter. The half, 102. On to the backside they go. VH Dancer by a length and a quarter, racing second. Section line Flame up the inside third is Julie's Grace, tiring on the outside. Make Mine a Legend fourth. The trailer Bluey go on to the 3/4 mark. The one to catch is VH Dancer. Right there second is Section line Flame. 3/4, another 31 seconds, 1:33. Midway around the final turn, VH Dancer with the lead. Section line Flame is there second. Up the inside, Julie's Grace third. Less than an 8 to go. It's VH Dancer with the lead. Outside Section line Flame, but it's all David Young, VH Dancer. Section line Flame, Julie's Grace. The mile, 2:02, 2/5.
I think Kira had her hands full going to the quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she had an option. Get that horse out there.
Well, I think Tim Van Horn would be happy he came along. You said you didn't know if he comes up here much, but
I know.
Had a pretty good night. 2 for 2.
We'll be on a roll heading into Piketon Friday and Saturday.
Took advantage of it.
So many fairs coming up. It's just kind of hard to even. I know that we don't have any fairs on Thursday because we actually have a OHHA board meeting on Thursday. So that was one of the only days in July that we could pick that we didn't have any fairs going. So
1, 2, 5, 3, 4.
1, 2, 5, 3, 4 from top down. Well, here comes a gray horse. Warming up. Everybody likes to see those.
Mm-hmm.
Funny how the off color, I guess, because I'm just used to a bay horse.
Bays and browns, yep.
But they are so popular. And now actually trying to breed for like the pinto-y kind of. There's some horses out there that have a lot of white on them, and they're just so popular with the fans. Big smile on Tim's face.
I would say so.
Going to make the ride home really nice tonight, isn't it?
Yep. He trains there at McConnellsville with Mike Lowe, and Mike's always shaking his head at him. I haven't talked to Mike. What's today? Monday? He may be in. He's been racing Scioto Tuesday nights with both these 4-year-olds.
Number 1, VH Dancer. Tim Van Horn, Malta, Ohio, owns and trains his second on the card. David Young, the second, in the sulky, his second on the card. 3-year-old filly by Dancing Yankee out of Southwind Sugar. Home a winner in 2:02, 2/5. Final half, 1:02. Final quarter, 29:2. Ebersole and Sons Racing Stable. Trophy sponsor goes to Tim Van Horn, David Young, VH Dancer. Results are official. Number 1, VH Dancer, the winner. The 2, Section Line Flame, 2. The 3, Make Mine a Legend, 5. The 4, Julie's Grace, 3. The 5, Bluey, 4. Top down, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4 on the bottom. The quarter, 31. The half, 1:02. 3/4, 1:33. The mile, 2:02, 2/5. 9th race. Number 1, IB Cream. The driver, Jason Thompson. 3-year-old filly trotters, 5 of you. Bring them on. Race 9.
We talked about that Tim Van Horn trains in McConnellsville, and I just always think about the 2 years that we have got rained out down in Marietta. And in McConnellsville, guys just said, yep, come on up. And everybody got in their trailers, come up, race that day at McConnellsville. I just thought, what super cooperation between fairs and the horsemen that raced there and took care of the track and everything. It was just so gratifying to see that.
Yeah, it was. And last year, it was literally last minute.
Yes.
Because we was on the road heading to Marietta, and they started calling everybody.
Yep.
Said, hey, reroute.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, not that far up the road, and got them all raced. It was pretty neat.
Yep.
So the 9th race coming up next. We've got 9, 10, and 11 yet tonight. 3-year-old trotting fillies, 3rd division. So we'll be back to take a look at these fillies right after this.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
We didn't really talk too much about track records tonight, but the pacing track record, all age, is Drinking My Baby Goodbye. Daniel Hale trained, Chris Presley drove. It was from 2024, so just last year, 157, and that tied Mr. I Am, Tricia Shepard and Robert Dinning, that was from 2012. So 12 years later, a horse tied the track record at 157. And then the all-age trot record is Dance with Somebody. Ammon Hirschberger drove in 2021 in 158 flat.
And he scratched out of the free-for-all today. Dance with Somebody. He had to
Oh,
rail.
really?
Yep.
Huh.
So I was looking to see if we had a shot at breaking that, and the 3-horse, he's got a shot at breaking it, and trotting 54-55 up at Scioto.
And we did have a race going 58 already today.
But we got third division coming up of the 3-year-old trotting fillies. We talked about the Southern Valley Circuit. We got a couple other invaders from down there in this race here. The 1 and the 3. The 1 is IB Cream. Jason Thompson's going to get the call for trainer Jeff Kirkbride, who co-owns with the rock legend himself, Mr. Donnie Spencer. Charles Vigneron, De La Cream filly out of Migo Hall mare Arena Bay. Jacob Yoner bred, 9 starts this year, a couple seconds and a third. Last year had 13 starts with 6 wins. So she finished second last start at Carrollton, and start before that tried her hand at the Buckeye Stallion Series. She trotted in 56 and 2 and finished 4th.
I don't mean to break what
Oh,
you were
okay.
doing, but that Victory Is Coming held the track record here in 2015 and 159, and she had a colt race today.
Really?
Yeah, in the first race, Victory Praise was out of Victory Is Coming, so that's kind of neat.
Right.
Former track record holder, baby racing
Yeah,
today.
that's a good catch.
That's cool.
B Cream, the driver, Jason Thompson. Number 2, Green Hill Spurs with Mike Spearman. He's back. Bill Long Jr. in the 3. What a start. The 4, Stars in My Crown with Emmanuel Miller. And the 5, Country Behave, Braden Rhodes in the sulky. Horse will take 1 score, go to the gate. Win, place, show, Perfecta Quinella, trifecta wagering. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
IB Cream and Jason Thompson. Oh, you already
Yeah.
did that one. I'm sorry.
better.
Green Hill Spurs, Mike Spearman up. He also trains and owns this filly. She's out of by OU Man, out of a Pegasus Spur mare, Image of Spurs. 5 starts on the year. Did have a second at Cortland, where she trotted in 2:11 and 3. Had 3 wins as a freshman, earned over $16,000.
In a 3, what a start with Bill Long Jr. in the bike. David Morgan trains, leased by D.G. Norris, R. Zymer, and David Morgan, all of Zanesville. What the Hill Phillies got 3 starts this year. Still looking to hit the board. Did have a qualifier back in May, trotting 2-2 and some change. And first start was 58 and 4 at Scioto. Tyler Smith in the bike, coming off of a break at Wellston there last week.
Stars in My Crown and Emmanuel Miller for trainer Herman Hagerman. Anthony Miller and Hagerman Racing are the owners of this Marseille filly. Out of a Swan for All mare, all 4-1. 13 starts on the year, 4 wins. She had 2 wins in a row, one at Hilliard in 2, 3, and 4, and then one at Bucyrus in 59 and 4. 5 starts back, won the Konetsky, the $30,000 Konetsky final in 155 and 1. And that is her lifetime mark, 55 and 1 at Scioto.
And rounding out the field, the 5, Country Behave with Braden Rhodes. 4, Betty Clegg. Kimber Clegg owns the Enterprise filly. She's got 8 starts this year. Pair of second place finishes, third place finish. Last year she had 24 starts and bankrolled almost $25,000 with 2 wins.
You know, you just sometimes a horse just catches your eye, and that Stars in My Crown just caught my eye when she was trotting by here. Just looked really nice. Nice looking. That was before I even looked at her lines. 6 wins already out of 23 starts lifetime. Almost $55,000.
Yep. Now, do the track lights work here?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we're going to find out here shortly.
Yeah. I think we might get by, don't you, without... Just got 2 more to go after this. They shouldn't be warming up, so they might come out a little bit quicker than they have been.
Oh, Bill Long Jr., I remember the Legend Star horse he drove was on Channel 10 News because they did the Pepsi Coke Challenge back in the 80s, and he chose Pepsi.
Really?
They said the horse is a Pepsi lover.
Oh, wow. Let's turn this over to Roger Houston for the call of the 9th.
Here they come. They're off and trotting. Stars in My Crown goes for the lead. IB Cream on the inside, second. Up on the outside as they race into the turn. Go on to the first 8. Off stride goes Green Hills Spurs. Racing to the backside. That's Country Behave. Up on the outside, second. Going right on to take the lead. Away from Stars in My Crown. Racing third, IB Cream. Fourth is What a Start. Trailing the field, Green Hill Spurs at the first quarter mark. Here comes IB Cream on the move on the outside. Now third, now second. Opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Around the turn they come. And on top of the field, it's Country Behave with the lead. Up on the outside, IB Cream sticks the nose in front. Goes right on to the top for Jason Thompson. Stars in My Crown third. What a Start, closing the gap fourth. Trailing the field, Green Hill Spurs. Halfway home, 59-4. 29-4, second panel. On to the backside they go. We get a new leader on the outside. It's Stars in My Crown. Racing second, IB Cream. Racing third, Country Behave. Fourth, What a Start. Comes to the outside for Bill Long Jr. Going to pick up the cover. And trailing the field, Green Hill Spurs at the 3-quarter mark. Country Behave, now third, now second. Moving on the outside, fourth. What a Start. 3 quarters, 132-1. Midway around the final turn. Ready to go 3 wide. Bill Long Jr., What a Start. Now fourth, now third. Closing on the outside. Less than an 8 to go in Ohio. On top of the field, it's Country Behave up on the outside. What a Start. Deep in the inside, IB Cream. IB Cream. On second, Stars in My Crown. Country Behave is third. The mile.
205 and 4.
205, 4/5.
145.
They did. A lot of lead changes. This one and that one. Surprising. I'm surprised they came home that slow.
Yeah, they were struggling coming home there.
Yeah, they really were. Half in 59-4, mile in 2-5-4. So last half in
6.
6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. And IB Cream snuck up the rail to get the win.
Yep. First win of the year. She did have 6 wins as a 2-year-old. IB Cream, so certainly knows her way to the winner's circle.
I ain't gonna lie, I was rooting for Bill.
Yeah.
Bill at 67 years young. I think he took quite a few years off from driving.
Did he?
Yeah. Now he's back at it.
And here is IB Cream. Jeff Kirkbride, the trainer. The 9th, just over.
Number 1, IB Cream, home of Jeff Kirkbride. Don Spencer, Charles Vigran, Jeff Kirkbride, the winning trainer. Jason Thompson, career win, 1,983. A driving double on the card. 3-year-old filly by De La Creme of Reina B. Home a winner, 205, 4/5.
Race 3 have been a winner.
Race 3 gets the trophy, 202 and 2/5. Count on Luna and Darren Harvey, trophy winner in the 3-year-old filly trot. Results are official. Number 1, IB Cream, the winner. The 2, Green Hill Spurs, 5. The 3, What a Start, 4. The 4, Stars in My Crown, 2. The 5, Country Behave, 3. Top down, 154, 2, 3 on the bottom. The quarter, 30 seconds. The half, 59 and 4. 3/4, 132, 1/5. The mile, 205, 4/5. 10th and penultimate.
He stole
3-year-old
your thunder.
filly.
He did.
Yeah, Roger stole Susan's thunder.
Yeah, he's the one that taught it to me. So
Oh, was
I
it?
guess, yeah.
Okay.
Never heard the word before Roger started. So the 10th race coming up, the 3rd division of the 3-year-old filly Pacers. We've got 5 in it. I haven't heard of any driver changes.
Nope.
So we're going to come back and talk about these 5 right after these messages.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead's sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year, Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Wallner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
Make summer memories this year at the Ohio County Fairs. The Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association will be live streaming every race this year, and we want you to be there. Be a part of the excitement with the 2025 Ohio County Fair Racing Passport. Stop by the OHHA broadcast location in the grandstand to pick up your passport and stamp. Get stamps at every fair you attend. Prizes will be awarded to those that attend the most racing programs. Get your passport at the first fair you attend or call the OHHA office at 614-221-3650. Harness Racing, the fastest ride at the fair.
I did not notice this before, but they are taking bets out of both sides of this building down here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and people walking up on this side and the other side, so they must have quite a... I thought maybe people were buying beer on this side because the sign says Trackside Pub, but I see people going up with money and not coming back with beer, but coming back with a ticket. So I guess they are... so they must... I would guess that they're betting pretty good here today.
Yeah.
There was a really good crowd all day and a lot of people down by the little betting building.
And we've had a really good payouts too tonight. I
Yeah.
don't know what you had today, but yeah, tonight's been.
There were a few that made Tom Pie's eyes cross, so I know that they were pretty big. Because he was like shoulda, woulda.
Oh, Tom.
Tom is putting out a little newsletter. I don't know if you get his, but he's got a lot of people on his on his list. He emails it out probably about once a week.
Yep.
Tells about who won at the fairs. This is kind of interesting. And he has a very interesting website, piesite.com, pyesite.com. Very interesting. Lots of good stories in there. I really do like his cartoons. He really does have. He's got a way with him about making those cartoons, making the horses look kind of like real.
Yes.
You know, they've got expressions on their faces. So pretty good stuff.
And the amount of knowledge, I mean, he can tell you, in 1984, this horse raced at this mile and paced in this much in the last quarter. And I'm like, whether it's accurate or not,
That's right.
But he makes it sure sound convincing.
He does. You're pretty darn sure that he's right, you know, and I think sometimes he's not, but oh well.
Yeah.
We're all like that, right?
Yep.
It's kind of fun to do that, but he does remember stuff. He was talking today about, I mean, because he rubbed a Jugette winner when he was a young fella, you know, and I think he said 77, Mistletoe Chalet won the Jugette, and what a time that was for a guy like him. He was probably mid-20s at that point, maybe up almost 30, but no, I think he would have been mid-20s. Yeah. Exciting times. Worked for Stanley Dancer.
Okay.
You know, pretty cool stuff.
I'm talking about mid-70s stuff. When Dad passed away, was going through his stuff. He still had his USTA card from 1970. I forget.
Wow.
But then he also had a Pompano Park groom's license from 1974.
Oh.
Yeah, I got pictures of those. So.
That is neat. We are, those of you who go to harnessracingohio.com and to get programs and watch the races, but we also have started building the Hall of Fame, the Ohio Harness Racing Hall of Fame on that site. And we are looking for stories from some of these people. So if anybody knows anything, you know, a story, a picture, anything about some of the people and or horses that are in the Hall of Fame, we'd sure like to hear from you, because we want to make sure that these people stay alive. You know what I mean? That they stay alive in our hearts and in our minds, so that people will remember. And I said I can't think of a better thing than somebody saying, hey, look, that's my grandpa on there, or, you know, something like that. It's just super, super cool.
Quick story I got on Chip Noble. Of course, I'm deputy over in Greene County. He's from Xenia. Before work, I'm in there at Circle K getting a soda to drink. Here's Chip. He's got 2 12-packs.
Oh, really?
Mr. Noble, how are you doing? He said, good. I said, planning on a busy night? He said, got to work the track.
Oh.
Yep.
That's cute.
So you go right ahead.
The post, 10th race, hometown of Cold Stake, 3-year-old filly pace, $4,418. Trophy by Eversole and Sons Racing Stable. Number 1, I Don't Know Who, Chris Hirschberger. The 2, Truly Old Times, Jason Thompson. The 3, Norris Magic Dragon, Kiara Morgan. The 4, Midwind Seashell, Braden Rhodes. And number 5, My Sweet Caroline, Tom Hall in the sulky.
You know what was good about that
Horse
story
will
you
take-
just told? You said Mr. Noble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he deserved that.
Yes. I'm that way. And Ashley's never caught it. Because it's always Miss Susan. With her, it's always Miss Ashley. She's never caught it yet.
Really?
I said, with Frank, it's Mr. Frost.
Oh.
Even though he says, call me Frank. I said, okay, Mr. Frost.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the fillies in this race. I Don't Know Who Chris Hirschberger drives, also trains CNC Stables from Canton, Ohio. The owners, a Western Terror filly out of Mach 3 mare without a doubt. 10 starts on the air, has not hit the board yet. Did have Northfield, race at Northfield, and pace in 59-4. And a few starts before that at Scioto Downs, pace in 58 flat.
The 2 are 4 to 5 favorite, Truly Old Times with Jason Thompson. Looking for his triple of the night. Scott Cox trains for Christina Johnson. Ronald King, both of Ohio. The Lather Up fillies got 12 starts this year, 2 wins, a second, 2/3, closing in on 15,000. Took a mark back in late June up at Northfield, 56-3, and numbers 2 condition.
Nora's Magic Dragon, Kiera Morgan, will drive for Virgil Morgan Jr. Michael Danny from Gallipolis, Ohio, the owner. A Pet Rock filly out of a Dragon Again mare, Pink Dragon. 8 starts this year, 1 win. That was 55 at Scioto Downs. Also had a win last year, her record last year as a 2-year-old, in a qualifier on 57-3, again at Scioto.
The 4, Midwind Seashell, Braden Rhodes in the bike for Betty Clegg, owner Kimber Clegg, down by the Seaside filly. 6 starts this year, has a 2nd place finish and a 3rd place finish, over 2,200 in the bank. Last year had 24 starts, making close to 15.5. Coming off a 2nd place finish at Carrollton and 5th place finish at Cortland.
Tom Hall drives and trains the 5, My Sweet Caroline. It's a Rockin' Amadeus filly out of an On the Attack mare, Shall I Attack, owned by Eric Hall right here in Mount Vernon and Thomas Hall. This filly has had no starts this year, did have a couple of qualifiers, actually quite a few qualifiers. Been pacing around 2.2 to 2.4. Was very lightly raced last year, only had 5 starts. Did not hit the board last year, earned $1,600.
That mare, Shall I Attack, that sounds familiar.
Yes, to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Can't think of who had it, but I've heard that name before.
Yeah. These names, because I enter all of the mares for the Breeders' Awards, and then I enter the nominated horses. And it's just funny how now those horses that were nominated a few years now are coming back and in the Breeders' Award program. So it's kind of, so they think I've been at this a while when you get that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then on the flip side of that, you've got father and sons racing on the same night.
Yeah.
Lena Stone and
yes,
some of his offsprings raced the same night at Scioto, and
yeah,
a couple of the fairs there last year.
Well, I mean, a couple of fairs ago we had Bianca, and Petra, both of those out of the mare Katie, all racing in the same night. So it's just, it's the families of horses and it's the family of people.
Yes.
It's just a family affair all over in artist racing. I said sometimes we need a chart. Frank Fraz actually has been working on this a little bit, a chart of who. Because the horse lineage, you can always look that up, but it's the people lineage that you're not sure. Like the Smith brothers are cousins to the Hanners.
But not related to Jeremy Smith.
Yeah.
So, and then how many Millers do we have?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, it's...
We need a chart.
We do.
Definitely do. So let's turn it up to Roger Houston for the call of the 10th race, the third division of the 3-year-old Filly Pacers.
They're off and pacing. That's Nora's Magic Dragon going right out to grab the racetrack. As they race into the turn, Midwind Seashell up on the outside 2nd. I don't know who racing 3rd. Around the turn they go. Truly Old Times is 4th and treading the field down the backside. My Sweet Caroline go on to the first quarter mark. Nora's Magic Dragon and Kiera Morgan with the lead. Taking a seat, Braden Rhodes, Midwind Seashell at the quarter and 30 2/5. Into the turn they go. I don't know who racing 3rd. Racing 4th, Truly Old Times. The trailer is My Sweet Caroline. Tom Hall can see them all at the 3/8 mark. Straight alignment into the lane first time, coming to the halfway station. Nora's Magic Dragon leads by 2 1/4. Racing 2nd, Midwind Seashell gapping out. Racing 3rd, I don't know who. 4th, Truly Old Times. And trailing the field, My Sweet Caroline. Halfway home, 1 minute, 2/5. Second panel in 30 seconds flat. Nora's Magic Dragons opened up now by 3.5. Midwind Seashells second. Racing third, I Don't Know Who fourth. Down the backside, go on to the 3/4 mark. Truly Old Times moves to the outside. Trailing the field, My Sweet Caroline. 3/4, 1:31. Into the final turn. It's Nora's Magic Dragon with the lead by 3. Midwind Seashell is there second. Up on the outside, Truly Old Times. Coming to the outside as they race into the lane. Coming home, the leader, Nora's Magic Dragon. The battle's on for second and third. It's Nora's Magic Dragon. Truly Old Times second. On third, Midwind Seashell. The mile. 2:01 3/5.
3-2-4. 3-2-4. Mutual 3-2-4 unofficial. Thank you. 3-2-4-5-1. 3-2-4-5-1. Thank you.
Top down.
We haven't done it yet.
Oh,
That's your blanket winner.
with this.
That's the fastest division. Three, 2, 4 is what.
Oh, 3, 2, 4. Bring them on for the 11th. Bring them on for the 11th race.
Top down, I got a
4 of you.
1, 3, 4. Break on the one horse and 4.5 to go. You all good? Check. Good. I'm good with 3, 2, 4.
5, 2, 1, 3, 4.
Correct.
Yep. Search for that, and I got her 900 because she was
Wow.
like too short. So of course I put on Facebook, "Hey, help a feller out. I'm trying to get up there." And so yeah, we got 900 pretty quickly, and so now I'm shooting for 1,000 with her.
That is, that's pretty cool. I mean, to get
I thought I was going to get a prize for 900. I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing it for the spirit. Just trying to help, you know. Boost.
yeah,
Yeah, it would.
the prize is more videos.
Yeah.
More video.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah. Chris had a coupon for a free win photo.
yeah. That would be good.
Yeah, might be able to manage something.
We got a lot of people in this.
Yeah.
Official winner, 10th race, hometown of the Colt Stake, 3-year-old filly pace, number 3, Nora's Magic Dragon. Michael Dene of Gallipolis, Ohio. Virgil Morgan Jr., a second training win of the day. Kiara Morgan, her second winning drive this afternoon and this evening. 3-year-old filly by Pet Rock, got a Pink Dragon, home a winner in 2:01 3/5. The blanket, presented by Ebersole and Sons Racing Stable, goes to Nora's Magic Dragon and Kiara Morgan, the fastest of the two divisions. Your trophy winner, Nora's Magic Dragon, Virgil Morgan Jr., Kiara Morgan in the 10th.
No show, no Quinella in the next race.
Show number 1, I Don't Know Who, 5. The 2, Truly Old Times, 2. The 3, Nora's Magic Dragon, the winner. The 4, Midwind Seashell, 3. The 5, My Sweet Caroline, 4. Top down, 5, 2, 1, 3, 4 on the bottom. The quarter, 30-2. The half, 1 minute 2. 3/4, 1:31. The mile, 2:01 3/5. In the 11th, scratch the 1, dance with somebody. James Day drives the 3, Rhett Butler. Braden Rhodes the 4, Rose Run Extreme. What's the wager?
No show, no.
No Quinella wagering in the 11th.
Coming up for our last race of the meet. Track record here for the all-age trot. Dance with somebody, 1:58. What do you think?
I don't think we're going to have enough action
With
to get
only
a track
4?
record. Yeah.
Yep, I think you could be right.
I think the 3 could do it, but I don't think anybody's going to push him.
Yeah.
So.
You got to have somebody pushing you, that's for sure.
Yep.
Okay, let's take a short break and be back with the last race of the day.
In Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm has the stallions you are looking for, like What the Hill, Uncle Peter, and In Range, as well as Branded by Lindy, Jug Winner Luz Pearlman, Racing Hill, and Guardian Angel Oz. Hickory Lane will offer a host of Ohio sired yearlings this fall, including 6 by In Range, 5 by Uncle Peter, 4 by Guardian Angel Oz, and 1 by What the Hill. Find out more at hickorylanefarm.com.
The roots of harness racing are born at the county fair. For over 150 years, people have gathered to watch horses battle it out for fame and glory. Catch the thrills this summer at an Ohio Fair Racing Conference County Fair. The OFRC races at 22 fairs in 20 Ohio counties. Trotters and pacers put it all on the line to be called the best in the Buckeye State. The Ohio Fair Racing Conference, where the path to greatness begins.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
Roll call. These are the horses. Number 1 is scratch. The 2, Bluebird Revival, Ammon Hirschberger. The 3, Rhett Butler, James Day. The 4, Rose Run Extreme with Braden Rhodes. Number 5, Credit My Tom. Ryan J. Miller in the sulky. Horses take 1 score and go to the gate. Win place, perfecta, trifecta wagering. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
So we are scratched down to a field of 4 in this free-for-all trot, going for a purse of $700. The 1 is the scratch. 2, Bluebird Revival, Ammon Hirschberger drives, Levi Hirschberger trains, and Mrs. Naomi Hirschberger owns. A Swan for All gelding, a 5-year-old, out of a Revenue S mare. I like those Revenue S mares. 75 lifetime starts, 8 wins, almost $118,000. A 2-year-old mark of 156 and 3. Had a mark as a 5-year-old this year of 58 and 1. Had a mark as a 4-year-old, 57 and 1. But a 2-year-old mark, 56.
3 is Rhett Butler with James Day aboard now. Jeff Ebersol trains for Lori Furnace Smith, the Express Glide 6-year-old roan gelding out of the Pine Box mare Starlet O'Hara. 22 starts this year, has a win, at Scioto and mark of 54-4. The lifetime 68 starts. So for a 6-year-old, fairly lightly raced. 4 wins, a little over 82,000. Coming off 4th place finish in the Signature Series at Bucyrus.
What a clever name, Rhett Butler out of Starlet, O'Hara. That's very clever. The 4, Rose Run Extreme, Braden Rhodes will drive for Michael D. Runs, David Beachy, the owner, and 6-year-old gelding by Triumphant Caviar. 111 lifetime starts with 8 wins, 11 seconds, 18 thirds. Coming up close to $100,000 has a 3-year-old mark of 157, taken at Pocono Downs.
And rounding out the field, the 5, Credit My Tom, 5-year-old Long Tom. Brian Miller trains and drives for Robert Klein. First start of the year, did not start as a 4-year-old. Last start, October 23rd, up at Northfield, and made a break. So back in 23, he was trotting around 59 up at Northfield, but has had some time off.
He's making a lot of breaks in his lines, and as you said, those are from 2023.
Yeah.
You wonder what happened in those last 2 races. He made breaks and finished distanced. They all got a story, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, they
yep.
do.
I just tried to bring one back after a 3-year layoff, and he's tearing suspensories.
Oh.
That's why I quit with him. And then brought him back and training good, trained him in 21, pretty handy. 3 days later, it blew. So it tells me he's doing it in the stall, and
wow.
Unfortunately, I don't have a place to turn him out, daily.
Yeah.
But he's back to being a riding horse.
Some of them have those second careers are good.
Mm-hmm.
Those what they can do. But this is our final race of the day. A nice 2-card meet here at Mount Vernon. It's been a wonderful day, and it's just the best right now. Nice and cool. So let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the call. This is the free-for-all trot.
The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and trotting. That's Bluebird Revival going right out for the lead. Rose Run Extreme gets away second. Racing third, Credit My Tom. Treading the field, following the break, Rhett Butler. On to the backside they go. Bluebird Revival and Ammon Hirschberger shows the way by a length and a half. Rose Run Extreme trots right there second. Credit My Tom racing third. Trading the field, Rhett Butler as they race over to the first quarter mark. Into the turn, Bluebird Revival takes him to the quarter, 32 1/5. Racing second, Rose Run Extreme. Trotting third is Credit My Tom. Further back, Rhett Butler trails the field at the 3/8 mark. All in straight alignment as they race into the lane first time, coming to the halfway station. Showing the way. On top of the field is all Bluebird Revival. Racing second, Rose Run Extreme. Trotting third, Credit My Tom. Trailing the field, Rhett Butler. Halfway home in 1:04. On to the turn and going to the 5/8 mark. Ammon Hirschberger continues to show the way with Bluebird Revival by a length and a quarter. Out and moving on the outside. Here comes Brian Miller. Credit My Tom from third. Now second, going after the leader. Rose Run Extreme trots third. Trailing the field, Rhett Butler at the 3/4 mark. The battle's raging between Bluebird Revival on the outside. Credit My Tom, 3/4, 1:36 3/5. Midway around the final turn, nose to nose, stride for stride, toe to toe. 1/8 of a mile to go in Ohio. Credit My Tom on the outside, Bluebird Revival on the inside. Credit My Tom on the outside, drawn away. Bluebird Revival, Rose Run Extreme, the mile, 2:06 1/5. Make it 2:05 1/5.
says 5, 2, 4 on the paper.
You know what? I can't even read it. It
Back
is
in
205 and 4.
2023, just one in 2, 5, and 1. That's got to be gratifying
It does.
for Brian Miller.
Shows that work pays off for him, and yeah.
Just a 5-year-old, so really never, it's only had 14 lifetime starts with having basically 2 whole years off.
Yeah.
I think we just slid under the we need lights time. This is a 5-year-old gelding by Long Tom out of a credit winner mare, Playful Credit.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot to talk about on him.
No.
Other than the fact that, did you see who drove him a couple times back in 2023?
Hunter.
Yep.
Hunter Myers drove him. Ronnie Wren drove him. Jason Thompson. So this was a nice horse at one time.
Yeah.
Looks like he's coming back.
Yep.
Going to the winner's circle. Number 5, Credit My Tom. Owned by Robert Klein, Millersburg, Ohio. Brian J. Miller trains and drives. Five-year-old gelding by Long Tom. Have a Playful Credit. Home a winner, 205 4/5. Blanket presented in memory of Rex and Mana Brokaw. Brian J. Miller, Credit My Tom, wins the free-for-all trot. And that's another winner for Midland Acres, the home of Long Tom. Probably won't see the Canfield, or you.
All right. Who's our leading trainer and driver?
Well, we've got, for drivers, we've got Edward Miller, Jason Thompson, and David Young tied with 2 each. Let's get the rundown from Roger.
Number 1 is Scratch. The 2, Bluebird Revival, 2. The 3, Rhett Butler, 4. The 4, Rose Run Extreme, 3. The 5, Credit My Tom, the winner. Top down, Scratch 2, 4, 3, 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 32 and 1. The half, 104. 3/4, 136.3. The mile, 205 4/5. Well, that concludes our harness racing program here at the Knox County Fair. Enjoy your fair. You've got a good one here in Knox County at Mount Vernon. To the horsemen, thank you for cooperation today, and best of luck on your next stop in the county fair circuit in the state of Ohio.
Okay, so we had a 3-way tie for drivers. Edward Miller, Jason Thompson, and David Young each had 2 wins. Betty Clegg, our winning trainer, with 3 wins. Tim Van Horn had 2. Ammon Hirschberger 2, and Edward Miller 2. So a lot of, like we said before, spread the money around.
That's right.
Definitely did.
All right.
So for Jeremy Moore, Crescent Katrina, and myself, Susan Schroeder, and the entire OHHA team, I want to wish you all a really good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at Painesville.